overcoming a hooded skeletal figure that has been kicked through a wall, and Mr. Ashton or Jorman Gander has decided to very quickly make his way over to the body and loot it. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to ask everyone that is currently outside of Rogue in the Salty Spittoon to do one thing. And I think I already know what Ashton's going to do, so he'll go last. But we'll start off with Bubba. You've just kicked this guy through the wall. Ashton has beat you to the body. What would you like to do?
I would like to continue standing there, slowly walking towards him, staring him down.
Okay.
Would that still be an intimidation check?
I was about to say, go ahead and roll for intimidation, because something tells me that your walk is a tad intimidating.
It is very intimidating.
Pulverizing a guy through 2 walls.
All right. 14 plus 4, so 18.
All right. Ashton, roll for perception for me.
Okay. Perception. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
A 3.
So you are so engrossed in this body that you're getting ready to loot, you don't notice the very extremely menacing Haragon that is Sir Roderick von Hoppen that is walking towards you.
Is somebody staring at me?
I'm staring at you.
That's quite literally the way it goes. Clive, Quinn, you, while standing there, having witnessed this massive kick and show of strength, are kind of taken back just a tad as Sir Roderick walks very menacingly past you towards his prey, for lack of a better term. What would you like to do?
Dude, did you not hear me? He's friendly. Just ask him to step away, dude. That's what I'd like to say.
Yeah. So you say all of that to Sir Roderick as he walks by you.
Sir Roderick, what do you say?
So Roderick has earplugs in.
I'm trying to figure out what my character would do. I think my character in the moment would still just continue walking towards him. He'd hear what he says, but like shrug it off. Just based on what had happened with my character being stabbed, I think Sir Roderick would just have the thing for the body in general.
Okay. So you kind of shrug your shoulder a little bit and just kind of keep on walking, showing that you've heard what was said, but nah, I got a vendetta.
My character would give Clive a side eye as he continues walking.
Oh, well, all right. Roll for intimidation.
23.
Clive, roll just a flat d20 for me.
Flat d20? Okay. Let me roll that real quick.
Yep, gotta go get the loaded d20.
Okay. And I got an 11.
Okay. So this side eye, you receive this as not a sign of dominance, but a sign that maybe he's not, he's not just going after this guy for, that simple reason. Maybe there's something more. Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
Nope. That's his funeral.
All right. It's his funeral. All right. Nova.
I'm getting a cake.
It's my birthday. Where's my cake?
She's in the back room.
You don't even ask me when my birthday was. God.
I was being funny. She asked where her root beer
roll
float
for
was. I'm asking
persuasion?
where cake is.
No,
Persuasion? All right.
no.
13.
Not enough.
Dang.
You have a level 50.
All right. Well, Nova comes in with her breakfast baddies.
I know I want to get breakfast with the baddies.
Huh?
I know I want to get breakfast with the baddies.
Right. So she tells all of her baddies to go have a seat, and she'll go grab them some breakfast, and she begins to go look for Tom, and apparently is unable to find Tom. So she now starts rifling through the pantry as well as the refrigerator, or the ice box, however you want to call it, back in the back, in search of as much food as possible for her newfound group. That being said, Rogue has taken a relaxing seat and is just observing the scenery.
Mon ami.
TJ, you wake up and you are at your desk in the mayor's or your office, and there is a rather large drool spot that has developed underneath your mouth, and is on the desk. What would you like to do?
I'd like to question whose drool it is since endlings don't drool.
All right. So roll for investigation.
Is my investigation. 12.
You got a 12?
Yep.
Okay. So you kind of dab your fingers in it, and it kind of feels slimy, and it doesn't feel like something that you're used to dealing with. But then you feel the same kind of moisture on your actual lip on the right side. You bring your hand up to it, and you actually kind of dab it around and touch it. And you find that although, to your knowledge, Enderlings do not drool, you have indeed drooled, and it is indeed yours. And underneath the drool area, seem to be a collection of important papers that are describing and seeking approval for sending of adventurers to a port town named Jaspero. What would you like to do?
I would like to read which adventures are listed.
All right. Go ahead and roll for, again, investigation, and then also roll for history.
Investigation is 16 in total.
Okay.
And history, you said?
Yes.
History is a dirty 21.
Very nice. Very nice. So as you read this request, one name in particular stands out, and that name is Clive Culinary. You also do see, interestingly enough, your own name on that same list. You read further that these adventurers are requested immediately to report to the Salty Spittoon to assist in this mission, as it is urgent and vital for the survival of the continent of Rololia. You do also notice that down at the bottom, the note is signed by Tom. And you recognize all these names and know who they're referring to in terms of Clive, yourself, and then Tom.
I would like to sign it.
Okay.
You fucking twat.
So you go ahead and throw your signature down onto the paper. And as you do and finish your signature, the paper actually dissolves in front of your eyes. And you feel a little bit of tingle in your feet.
Mana contract. I'm not muted.
That's all. That's all you feel. You just feel a small tingle in your feet. And you're not sure if it's connected or
I would like
if
to look
maybe
around, see if I'm in this mayor's office still.
Yep. So go ahead, roll for perception.
$13.
All right. Everything looks to be the same, and you even notice that outside the windows, everything looks and appears to be in the same place as where it would be if you were in the mayor's office, still in Namenkop.
Like
Right.
to go look for Clive then.
Okay. So you go ahead and you head outside and you begin your search. But before you can find Clive, we're going to slide on over to Ashton. Ashton, you are over top of this body. You are at a point where you are now able to loot if you would like to. And no one seems relatively close to you. What would you like to do? From back in the Salty Spittoon, you do, hello? Hello? I feel like I need a picture of you eating that.
I wanted to eat all the.
No, I would agree. Ashton, are you here?
Oh, I was muted.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were or not. But yeah,
Yeah.
so what would you like to do?
I'm looking at his face.
You're looking at his face?
Yeah. And I'm also going to cast, what's it called? Divine Sense.
You said Divine Sense?
Yeah.
Okay. What exactly does Divine Sense do?
Detect good or evil.
Okay.
That's basically it. And since anything that's been affected by a hallow spell.
Got you. So you, I would assume you flip a coin,
Would you like an
or
example?
we rolling for
I don't know.
Arcana. Let's roll for Arcana.
Would you like an example?
I don't know. There is no rule to it, which just says that you can detect good or evil in things that are affected by a hallow or no location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet.
Oh, okay, yeah. So all right. So there's no rolling involved.
Yeah, I read about that once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use that.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and use that.
Yeah.
You cast your Divine Sense, and you can sense that there's a little bit of evil coming from this pile of bones. But when you take a look at the face, you go ahead and make a Wisdom saving throw for me.
Wisdom. Wisdom. Oh, wisdom's right there. 14.
Okay. You at first begin to see the face of the pirate,
Nicholas no hack.
but you kind of shake your head a little bit, and that image quickly goes away, and what you're left with is very much a skeletal type of just skull. There's not really much skin at all that is still attached. It is very much still just a like a skeleton.
Okay, I'm
with,
gonna try.
with bones
I'm
and
gonna try
such.
and pick up the skull.
Okay. So go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Okay. That is a 9.
All right. So you pick down. You decide to pick up the um the skull, and as you pick up the skull, you do notice that there is a necklace amulet that is attached, and the pendant that is hanging from this necklace or amulet uh, has the ability to free move or spin.
Nope, that looks cursed. That looks cursed. I am not touching that.
What would you like to do?
Is this where the evil is coming from? Or is it, or was this skeleton just evil? I'm trying to figure out.
Roll for investigation.
I knew that's what you were gonna say. 13.
13.
Yep.
The evil doesn't seem to be coming from that particular item. It does still seem to be resonating more in the body, and it doesn't even seem to be resonating from the skull in itself.
Okay, so cautiously I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay. So, as you pick it up, you unfortunately bump yourself a little bit, and your finger taps on the rotating part within this amulet, and the rotation begins to speed up, and very quickly you hear a little bit of whirring and
Okay, I guess I have to make a new character now.
and then nothing.
Oh. That was something.
Now, Toby, you wake up on a ship back in the aft in the cabin area, and as you wake up, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Under the sea.
Got a 20.
Wow, you're a morning person. So as you wake up, you notice that the group that was with you, that you last remember being with, are still with you. That Jormungandr is lying across in his own hammock or bed, as well as Varen, Sunsnarl, who seems to be extremely sound asleep. You're able to hear the sound of the waves crashing against the ship in itself, and you take a step outside to see a rather beautiful morning starting out with off in the distance in front of the boat that you are on, a very large piece of land that is definitely within reach. Ashton, I'm gonna have you roll for perception.
Okay. Perception. Does a 2 do anything?
So you wake up and you feel like you have a small headache. It's difficult for you to gather your thoughts. You're unsure exactly what had just happened, but eerily things seem to be familiar to you.
DejaVu?
The sound of the waves seem familiar. The bed or the hammock that you're currently laying in is familiar, but you're unsure what exactly has happened. You notice that Curtis is making his way out onto the main deck of the boat. And this is about it. Turning back towards Clive, please make a perception check.
Okay.
As well as a history check.
23 on the perception and history. 22 on the history.
Okay. So you wake up back in your room.
What the
And you have remembered everything that happened previously. But you are in your bedroom. You hear commotion coming from outside, and the commotion seems identical to what you had heard previously. What would you like to do?
Deja vu. I guess. Step outside and prepare to duck.
All right. Now, since you've rolled high enough on your history check, for the duration or until I tell you, you will roll with advantage
Okay.
on everything.
Nice.
So you do. You take a step out onto the balcony. You remember what was being thrown at you, the mug. You dodge out of the way of it, and you are presented with the exact identical scene that you have seen and dealt with prior. About this same time, Sir Roderick, as well as Nova, both emerge from their rooms, and both of you please make perception as well as history checks.
Okay, God.
Uh,
Perception.
perception.
All right, what's yours, Bubba?
My perception was a 19.
Okay. All right, and then history checks.
21.
7.
Okay. All right. Bubba, as you come out, you are able to remember what had happened. You feel a very strong sense of deja vu,
Step out of the way for the thing
and
that's coming through my room.
you exactly do the exact same thing. You step out and you avoid what is being thrown at you. Now, you take a glance over to Clive as you both stand on the balcony and you do make eye contact. Nova, though, is a little bit slower coming out. And although she's not as perceptive, she does get the sense that
Nova, watch out!
all of this has happened before. All right. So Bubba tries to warn you about the mug that is being thrown at you.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll with advantage, just a flat d20.
My goodness.
Roll it again. With advantage requires you to roll twice.
17.
All right. So you successfully, with the help of Bubba, dodge the projectile that's being thrown at you. And all three of you are presented with the same scene that you had seen the previous day.
Didn't
As-
What the hell?
what? Didn't we just deal with this morning?
Deja vu?
Deal with what?
Didn't
If
weren't
you
we
don't
just
remember, you don't
didn't we
remember.
just fight people?
Yeah.
No.
What about breakfast fights? That's what they're doing.
What are you guys talking about?
Please make Constitution saving throws.
Constitution saving. 9 plus 9, 18.
34.
20. Dirty 20.
Boss said he rolled a d4.
Ugh.
4.
All right, so both Clive and Bubba are able to dodge out of the way of the projectile that's starting to come at them. Actually, no, you don't roll at advantage. Clive does though.
I do have a quick question though. I took damage the last session. With everything resetting, do I still have the same HP as last session, or does it fully reset?
I was just
That's
about to ask the
interesting.
same question.
It's fully reset.
Okay.
So the damage that you all had taken is no longer there. So you guys are all back
Full health.
to full health.
Funky dreams.
Clive,
Ma'am.
Sir.
do we want to step on the ceiling again, or
Well, let's approach this. We want to get this done fast.
Or-
I think.
I think we got time before anything actually happens down there. Do we want to just go kill the man that we were dealing with first?
Might as well. I mean, we don't even have to be stealthy about it. We just pull out a
I have an
gun.
idea though.
Okay.
Hold on, duck.
Both of you, so both of you duck out of the way. Unfortunately, though, Nova's a little slow,
Just
so
looking at each other.
she
Why are
gets
you guys ducking?
she gets and then as she says that,
Why are y'all ducking?
in her head, she gets hit by one of the mugs and takes 4 damage.
Nova, it's deja vu.
Deja who?
Deja you. Get on the floor and army crawl.
You're gonna go deal with these breakfast baddies, and you're gonna hire them. You're gonna hire them.
Breakfast whatties? I'm hiring them?
Baddies.
As
Clive.
you all bicker and explain and converse, TJ, if you are still here,
You went to
I am still here.
you are
Still here.
perfect. You wake up in the mayor's office.
Huh.
Please roll perception as well as history.
You turn back time in the entire world. Quinn, get with it. It's not rocket science.
If
You
I could
said
turn back
perception and
time
history.
Yes.
to a better day.
I'm no cock at you.
Gotta find my page. Perception and history. Okay, perception is 13 plus 3. So that's
We should just blow the guy's head off.
8. And then history is plus 2. So I got 18 on perception, and my history is a 13.
Okay. All right. That's enough. That's enough. So you notice
Like I had a choice to change it.
you notice the pool of drool that is underneath you, and you notice the contract or the the request, actually, not a contract, the request that is underneath this drill pile. You also feel a strong sense of deja vu, as if you had just went through this moments ago. So you remember everything up to the point where you are like even up to where you're searching for Clive. Uh, and the last thing you remember is that you were going to search for Clive, and then you woke back up, back at the mayor's desk.
Weird dreams we're having.
What would you like to do today?
I signed the paper.
You did?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you do.
So
Yes,
I signed
I
the
did.
paper again.
Yep. And you feel the
And
same.
then I go to look for Clive.
All right. So you follow the same course of action that you had done previously. Now, you are able to find Clive as you enter into the Salty Spittoon. But as you enter into the Salty Spittoon, you are also greeted with an extremely rowdy scene full of baddies that seem to be very, very rowdy. They are fighting with the gremlins.
What do you mean
That
by baddies?
baddies in terms of adventurers that are a group. They all are wearing the same peasant style clothing, and they seem to be minions, quote unquote, of a sort. Just not like actual Gru minions type deal. Just like normal.
Having a bet.
And
Banana?
yeah, they're not. Yeah. Um, that's what they look like. And they're called baddies. What would you like to do?
I would like to look for wait, where am I standing in a junction to Bubba and them?
So you have entered in to the door. If you go down to the if you go back to the first floor. Let's see here. Once it loads.
I'm not in the map.
You
Bubba
got
sent
it.
me
Yeah,
an
you are.
invite to the campaign, but not to the map. I can't see it.
Oh, got you. Okay. So you've just entered into the kind of the front door, and they are in the back right of the room in itself. So there is a small
I
wall that is
teleport.
dividing you two in terms of being able to see. If you were to
Oh, I can't see them. I can't see them.
no,
Okay.
currently not. No, you would have to walk in probably a solid 20 foot before you'd be able to see Nova, and they would all be up on the like a second floor.
Can I see the chandelier that I've teleported to so often before?
You can, yes,
Can I teleport to the chandelier?
you can.
Let's reference it as Evan's chandelier.
And then once I'm up there, I would like to roll for perception again.
Yeah, go ahead and do so.
That is pathetic. I got dirty 10.
Wow, dirty 10. It's okay. These guys have one brain cell altogether. They did not notice you teleporting up onto. But with your with your height advantage, you are able to see that the fighting that's going on is not so much a true fight, but more just a roughhousing of sorts. There are things that are being thrown here, there, and everywhere. And you notice that on the see, you're on the chandelier about right.
The chandelier.
Here. You do notice that across the room, you see Nova, Clive, and Sir Roderick. Clive has dropped all the way to the ground and is army crawling and is trying to convince Nova to do the same.
Okay.
I'll do the same.
All right, and as you guys stay there, Evan, is there anything that you would like to do?
I would like to watch.
All right.
I'll be
So you You observe.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We'll quickly slide over to Toby and Ashton. Toby, you've walked out onto the main floor of this boat. What would you like to do?
I look around.
Yes, you may. Go ahead and make a perception check.
17.
All right. So you're able to notice that you, as well as those that were in the cabin with you, seem to be the only ones that are on board this ship. And the seas seem to be rather calm currently. But one thing that stands out to you is that as you walk over to the edge to kind of get a better view of what's around, you notice that the boat is sitting a little low in the water and appears to be half sunk.
Bless
Ashton,
you.
you come out of the cabin, and what would you like to do?
Okay, so everything is the exact same, right?
As it would appear, yes.
Okay, so the boat is halfway underwater.
Yes.
Oh no, our boat.
Toby does not. Toby has just seen this.
Alright. What's our character's name again?
Curtis.
Curtis.
Come on, Curtis, we have to get to the lifeboat. We're
Okay.
leaving Varn behind.
Ash is like, I got this. We're good. Here, follow me.
Make sure you got everything. Make sure you got everything that you had before. Whatever you had on you. Make sure you had
I forgot my hairball.
Oh no, my legs.
your legs, your arms, your torso, your head. Make sure you have that. Get on the lifeboat. We're leaving it.
Just Quinn. Oh, I forgot my hairball. All right.
Anyway, I'm gonna start walking towards the lifeboat.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for history for me, Ashton, to see if you remember where that lifeboat is. And Toby, is there anything in particular that you would like to do before or while you are following him?
Can I look for bugs?
You can indeed. Go ahead and roll for investigation. And Ashton, to your knowledge and from what you can remember or sort of remember, the lifeboat is on the right side of the ship.
All right, I'm going to. I'm going to the right.
Okay. All right. Let me know what you get, Toby.
I got a 6.
Got a 6. So unfortunately, the only bugs that you're able to find seem to be a small colony of termites that appear to be working their way to the highest point of the ship itself. And they are in a very nice and neat line, and they are moving with pace.
Do I know how hungry my character is?
I already knew it from the way you answered. I already know.
Go ahead and roll a d6. Just a normal dice, a 6-sided die.
Okay. I got a 4.
All right. So you're pretty hungry. You're pretty hungry after waking up from your sleep. Something tells me I know where this is going, but what would you like to do?
Mox.
Can I
Mox. Think about this.
can I eat the termites?
Oh god damn it!
Why am I
And
not
I just
surprised?
start scooping them into my mouth.
Just
Just like,
Sure.
just lick them off the wood.
Just okay. So you hear your stomach grumble, and you work your way over towards this delicious meal that you have found. And at first, you begin shoveling and picking them off, but that unfortunately doesn't seem to be doing it for you. So instead, you embrace your inner anteater, and you begin to lick this wooden mast. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
you will now get.
Dude, I had rations on
I
me.
got a 16.
Interestingly enough, your tongue is very, very strong, and any tiny little splinter that pops into it, you're able to quickly pull out and continue your feasting. At this point, your companion Jorman uh, has disappeared out of sight from you on the right side of the ship in search of the lifeboat. Ashton, go ahead and roll for investigation.
And investigation is nat 20 plus 1.
So you reach the point where you remember or think you remember the lifeboat being, and unfortunately, it is not there.
I guess Vern already got to the lifeboat.
What would you like to do?
Can I look again?
You can indeed. Do you want to look again, or do you want to try to remember?
Try to remember. That's what I'm trying to do.
All right. So go ahead and roll for history again.
History. History. There it is. 15.
All right. So this time you're able to remember a little bit better, and you remember that it's actually the left side that had the lifeboat, and you also flinch just a tad as your brain replays the series of events that led up to you finding that lifeboat, the falling of the mast, the crashing down, the landing on your fellow adventurer. But you are now very certain that the lifeboats are on the left side of the ship, not the right. And you return back to the main deck.
I call out to Curtis. Hey Curtis, I remember where the lifeboat is. Also, stop eating the termite.
Do you want any?
Absolutely.
Can I start shoveling them into your mouth?
No.
Oh,
Craig, can she roll for persuasion? Can she roll for persuasion?
I would agree. I think that requires a persuasion roll.
okay. I think I should roll persuasion.
I have
Yes.
guys, I have rations on me.
I got a 9.
That doesn't even beat my passive. That doesn't even beat my passive stuff.
I don't think a 9 is going to be enough to persuade him.
You need at least an 11.
How about some belly lift?
But I will say, Ashton, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
19.
19. All right. You are good to go. All right. So you're finishing up your meal, Toby, and you decide that Ashton or that Jorman, um, he wants to join you, unfortunately, but he won't let you feed him.
Oh.
So what would you like to do with that information?
Yo, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll probably join
Uh-huh.
on my iPad. I gotta.
I was also doing that with what's the word? Sarcasm.
What?
I was speaking with sarcasm.
Oh. So you do want to eat the termites?
No.
Oh. You sure?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
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 I do not want termites.
You want termites?
No.
No?
No.
No?
I do not want termites. No, I do not.
Oh. Can I just push you into the termites?
If you would like to, please make a strength check.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and do the exact same thing.
I got 4.
Well, you're gonna try and do the exact same thing, Ashton.
Yeah,
Then you make a strength check as well.
that is a 14.
Oh no!
Oh, jeez. So Curtis gets shoved into the mast.
I like you cut, G.
These termites are climbing up.
I want to start eating the wood.
All right. You begin to munch now on the wood. And after 5 or 6 munches, you hear a rather loud crack.
Can I try and push the mast the other way? I remember where it falls.
I don't even know what a mast is.
The mast is the thing. It's
If you stand there long enough, you'll find out. Ashley, go ahead and make a strength
Actually,
saving.
you know what? Forget it. I'm going to go start running towards the boat.
But you're on the boat.
I think you start
The lifeboat.
Okay. In that case, then make an athletics check.
That is a 13.
So you understanding what has happened previously, understand the crack and know what is about to happen. You begin to mad dash it towards the left side of the boat where you know this lifeboat to be. Do you call out to Curtis at all, or is
Curtis,
this
come on before I leave your sorry ass.
Okay. Can I start running too?
Yes. So you both start running, and go ahead and make a athletics check as well, Toby.
Huh. I got an 8.
So you're a little bit slower than Jorman, but as the mast comes crashing down onto the ship and the floorboards begin to snap and break, you both are able to make it to the lifeboat. And interestingly enough, you're able to drop the lifeboat down into the water. All right. Now, turning back towards the others, Evan or TJ, you have observed quite a lot during this time, and the battle or the fight that is commencing in front of you, almost seems to be rather friendly at this point. And again, that rough housing is getting more reinforced as opposed to a all-out bar brawl, so to speak. You continue to observe for a little bit here, but Bubba, Quinn, and Boss Lady, what would y'all like to do currently?
Clive.
So, Bubba. Oh, no.
We need to be
Sir Roderick.
intimidating to them at first.
Wait, Sir Roderick, wait. Sir Roderick, wait.
Persuasion roll?
Perception, performance, persuasion. I got a 9. Dang it.
Your weight is not very persuasive.
We can't change much if we want the same outcome.
I don't want the same outcome. You get stabbed in the neck, dude.
I understand that. But Nova
I'm joining
is
this
gonna
guy.
Nova is gonna want her breakfast baddies.
Sure she will.
So we need to at least be intimidating and get her to go out there with them. Right, Nova?
Craig, can I jump off the balcony and find the nearest
Because you're
apartment
saying
somewhere?
breakfast baddies.
Yes. You hear them
What?
chanting?
What?
Do you hear them chanting?
Do I?
Roll perception. Clive, you said you wanted to jump down?
Yeah, jump down off the balcony railing and join in.
I like to say wait. In very
Roll for
persuasion wait.
persuasion.
No.
That is a
Roll for-
14
Either
plus.
down may snack.
Where's my character sheet? I just had it right there. It is a 14 plus perception or persuasion. It's an 18.
18. You're
Mhm.
rather persuasive in yelling wait.
Dirty 16.
All right. So you're able to perceive that the group down fighting the is fighting the gremlins or brawling with them, and you do start to hear a chant from them all that goes back fist, back fist, back fist,
Cry.
and it's specifically coming from two that are in the back that are sitting at a table.
Okay. Do I see that they're fighting the gremlins?
Yes.
Okay.
You also perceive that Clive this one goes to get up to jump off of the balcony into the group, but is held back by Sir Roderick's wait.
Cry.
Yeah.
Can I attempt again because he didn't say for how long.
That's a good point.
He just said wait,
That's a good
and
point.
I waited. I waited.
Athletics check. Athletics check.
Okay.
And let's hope and pray you don't get a 1 because this might hurt.
28.
Jeez. All right, yeah, you're extremely. Do you have your slippers on?
Yes, he does. He's stuck to the floor.
Yeah, I do, because I wake up with them. Oh no.
You're right. You guys never took them off, so you both still have your slippers on.
But everything reset.
He just starts sticking around like.
But he always wears his slippers.
I do.
That's a good point. Wear them everywhere.
They're my favorite slippers. They're so
Yep.
cozy that I just walk on walls.
Yeah. So you leap down into the main group, and as your feet hit the ground, a loud is heard, and those that are around you take 2 or 3 steps back, and there's a small, quiet hush that runs the course.
Yeah, I yell something.
Yeah.
Breakfast fights!
And from the back, you hear from the chair, breakfast!
I'm getting in trouble with Tom for this.
And the brawling commences. TJ, you witness all of this. What would you like to do?
Reconsider who I'm adventuring with.
Okay.
Who is it? A bunny.
So Clive jumps down, bada bing, bada boom. Nova moves over towards Roderick to ask Sir Roderick a question. But TJ, what did you say?
I said Evan reconsiders who he's adventuring with.
All right. How does that go?
Oh no.
Is it really wise to adventure with people who might be insane?
I just have a talking voice in my head.
I haven't pressed the
Mind you,
button
I
yet.
said
You
this
don't
in
hear
my
anything.
head.
Oh. Pardon me.
I said this in my head.
All you hear is Beckfist.
So this is you're in the middle of it, and all you can hear is the back fist, back fist. But you do start to contemplate, as you said, whether or not these are adventures that you want to stick around or not. Is there anything else that you would like to do at this point while on the chandelier?
I would like to. Could I, by chance, tell? I would like to investigation check for food because I am hungry.
All right. Yeah.
Yo, that's 20. What is my chicken investigation? 22, 30, 22. Boy.
Wow. 22. So you're able to notice that there seems to be some cinnamon rolls that are on the breakfast bar that have somehow miraculously been completely untouched. And there's like 6 of them.
Can I roll for stealth to stealthily teleport down, grab them, and go back to the chandelier?
So when you teleport, you do make a whoop sound. So you'll have to roll at disadvantage.
That's fair. That's fair.
Real perception.
Okay, that's an 18, so let's see what the second one is. 16. What's my stealth? Hold up, I need to zoom in. I can't read this.
Negative 50.
Oh, I meant to do this.
What? Oh, 16. So 16 plus. That's a stinking 21!
Wow.
Wow.
So you're interestingly enough, the volume at which the Beckus fights are going on easily mask your teleportation, and you whoop down real fast, grab the cinnamon rolls, and whoop back up onto your chandelier and begin to destroy
And
them.
from the chandelier. From the chandelier.
And your tummy is getting very full. Boss lady, you've moved yourself over to Sir Roderick to ask a question. What is this question?
How am I supposed to take over these guys if they're all rowdy like this?
I got you. But just know, as soon as I kick the first one out the door, and I'm gonna need help.
Okay.
Just know that you're gonna have to go out there and talk to him. You don't remember
Right.
anything from earlier?
No.
Do you want to try to remember again?
I mean, I can try, but I really doubt it. What if I roll one for?
History.
I'll get a 12.
A 12?
Yeah.
So as he mentions that,
Mm-hmm.
you begin to remember some similarities within the environment, within the two sitting in the table, and you're now able to remember the course of events that transpired, with him kicking the one out the door, and then you holding the one hostage with your phaser, and that being how you gained their loyalty, so to speak.
Okay. All right. Well, I kind of remember pistol whipping. Wait, no, that was. I remember pulling out my phaser and being super intimidating.
Exactly. So
So I guess
you
I'll try
remember,
again.
but it's gotta be after I kick the first one.
Okay, I will wait for your cue.
All right. So I'd like to jump down very
Can
intimidatingly.
I yell something? And can I roll for Can I yell? Actually, I already know this. Can I roll? Not roll. Can I roll? Yeah. Can I roll? No, I don't want to yell. I want to yell. Can I yell? Where in the direction where the guy who's gonna get kicked? Can I yell in his general direction and warn him?
You don't know where I'm jumping. I'm not doing it the same way.
No, but history. I should remember where you were last time.
We were on a ceiling.
Yeah. Roll history with advantage.
We were on a ceiling.
And Bubba, roll agility.
All right.
Boston, are you doing anything? Or are you
Um,
just staying up on the balcony? At the
22. I got a
am
20.
waiting for his cue. I'm waiting to see where he lands.
Okay, got you. All right, so you're able to. Was that both of them?
Agility, or would that be acrobatics?
Yeah. I don't know. You're jumping down, which is more like the strength of your jump. But you could do. I mean, whatever. Your acrobatics is probably higher.
Well, you said agility. There's acrobatics or athletics.
Right. I said roll for athletics, and then I was saying it. I was thinking agility is part of
Right.
athletics.
So that is
Then
a 26.
okay. And where exactly are you jumping down,
Um,
Sir Roderick?
towards the second table from where I am to where I have a clean shot out the door.
Here?
Yeah,
You have monstrous legs.
I'm a rabbit.
Evidently so.
For kids.
So Quinn, you
Yes.
remember where you think this guy is that gets kicked, and you do shout in his general direction. Um, Unfortunately, roll for persuasion. I'm assuming you're trying to alert this guy.
Yeah, I got a 26.
When did you become so persuasive?
You got a nat
I
20
don't
plus
know.
6.
That is nuts. So all right. So you're able to persuade this guy with your shout. How does this shout go?
The bunny man's going to kick you out a window and kick you out a door and knock you out. Be careful.
All right. He turns and begins to attempt to listen to you. And you go, huh? Bunny man! Bubba, go ahead and roll your attack.
Yep.
Nova, are you
Nat
looking to
frickin'
move
20.
to position?
Yeah, I'm looking to.
Oh no.
I got a
move to the
28.
You can try yours.
Well, when he asks me bunny man, can I just like wave him over? Does he action like over here real quick?
I got a nat 20 plus 8. It's a 28.
Yeah. So Quinn, you motion for him to come over towards you. He seems rather confused, and as the confused face on builds on his face, two giant rabbit feet impale his face and chest area, and send him very much flying out out the front door, and into the road.
Ooh, that hurt. That gotta hurt.
Anybody in the breakfast fight? Out the door.
From the back corner, you hear ah.
And then I pull out my phaser gun.
Don't listen to him. He's a bunny.
All right. Nova pulls out her phaser gun.
And I want to point it at
The guy closest.
the
to
guy
you.
closest to me.
And she points it into the back of the closest baddie to her, and goes and tells him, "Yeah, you heard him. You got to go outside." However you would say that. How would you say that?
Not like.
That's what I
not
figured when
with
I
that
said
tone of
that.
voice.
No, because you're a girl. You don't have a manly deep voice.
No, I don't.
What did I see?
Well, you said. I got the giggles now.
She goes, I wouldn't say it like that. How would you say it? Like that.
Well, with the voice, but not with that tone of
With
voice.
okay, got you. All right. She convinces him to go outside, and so she works her way outside. TJ, you've witnessed all of this, by the way. And you're still hidden. Nobody has figured out that you are there.
Can I roll perception? No, actually, I shouldn't.
Is there anything you would like to do at this point, TJ?
I would like to continue to munch on my cinnamon rolls very contently.
You are down to the last one.
I savor every single bite.
Oh.
A lie.
All right, so you continue to savor your bites.
Licks his
And
fingers.
you do start to kind of feel the chandelier kind of from the roof, as if the extra weight from the cinnamon rolls is making you fat.
It is.
Quinn, is there anything you'd like to do now that the area is emptied out?
You guys ruin all my fun. That's what I want to say to the room.
All right. The only ones that can hear this are TJ and Bubba at this point.
Okay.
Is there a response?
If we didn't stop it, they're gonna ruin Tom's inn.
He's magic.
Tom probably still doesn't want him to mess with it. Tom's not even here.
Huh?
Tom's not even here.
Yeah, but he can fix it when he gets back. He's magic.
Let's just get this done with.
Magic's man.
Let's
The
do what
magic
we
man.
need to do and get it done with.
Boo.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Can I roll perception?
Sure. What are we perceiving?
Just the whole room.
Okay. 16. So you're able to perceive that there's actually still a couple people that are still in the bar floor. There's a hooded figure that is sitting at the bar to your left, and there's also a dark figure who you recognize as Evan on top of the chandelier that appears to possibly be getting ready to fall out.
Is anyone standing under the chandelier? Do I see anyone standing?
No.
Okay. There's a guy sitting at the bar in a black hood, right?
Yes.
Can I persuade him to step over to where I'm at, but make sure he stops directly under the chandelier?
So you want to move underneath the chandelier?
No, I want to persuade the guy at the bar to move underneath the chandelier.
All right. How exactly do you go about persuading him?
First I roll persuasion, right?
Well, let's. How exactly do you go about?
Oh, okay. Basically, I say, thank goodness that breakfast night's over. Hey, dude, Black Hood sitting at the bar. I got a food coupon. Since you didn't actually participate in the breakfast fight, you actually kept the place clean. Good job on you. I got a coupon that I can allowed to give to people. At the bar, so you get like a free 2 cups of mead. Do you mind coming over here and taking that real quick? Because you definitely earned it.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. I getting stabbed in the necklace? No! I got a 6.
So although your
Advantage,
words were
advantage,
rather
advantage.
Yep, this is advantage. This is advantage.
11. That's not bad. It's
That's
not as
not
bad.
bad. That's not bad. So although your words had a lot of heart and meaning behind them, um, as you lean in to kind of give or bribe with the coupon, the hooded figure quickly snaps and swings a knife at you and does stab you in the neck and goes, "How dare you break up my baddie's breakfast fights?"
I didn't break it up. I was trying to keep it going.
If they don't fight at breakfast,
While he's
they
distracted,
fight all day.
can I walk up behind? Can I sneak up behind him and kick him?
You don't want to help him with the knife in the neck?
So he's looking in your direction, Bubba.
Oh, all right.
So if you want to roll stealth, you'll have to do it at disadvantage.
Which would just be normal.
Can I do a sleight of hand while he's doing this?
Because I have advantage, but I had disadvantage, so it'd just be flat,
Correct.
right?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm asking. I can roll with disadvantage.
Well, disadvantage is just disadvantage.
All right.
Can I roll sleight of hand?
For
I want to not only sneakily but quickly pull out my poison dagger and shank him. And then, if I'm able to pull this off, do something afterward that
It's a
to affect the
15
guy.
for stealth.
all right. Well, you've just been stabbed in the neck, so your reaction abilities, unfortunately, are
How much
tagged.
damage does he take?
Let's find out.
Oh, he's been stabbed in the neck before.
Have you been stabbed in the neck before?
I have been. You start
I've
bleeding.
calluses that are cray.
All right. So Quinn, you
Wait,
take
I have a
5
very
damage.
important question. How did he get stabbed in the neck? Was it from the side or from the front?
So the hooded figure got up and swung, in a horizontal direction and hit from the side. So it would be
And
a,
that's not
a
slash his
horizontal
neck.
wound to the side of the neck.
That's slash.
Well, if it was from the front, it would have instant killed him because it would have gone through his spine.
Wow, thanks. TJ,
Welcome to
for looking
D&D.
out for
It
me
doesn't
as
work
your,
that way.
teammate.
Welcome.
The knife's not that big.
Thank God.
Interestingly enough, it's just shy of spinal cord depth.
Oh boy.
I got 15 in stealth, by the way.
He's not. He just now looks like he has a bobblehead.
It's just inconvenient.
Yeah. Now it's just a nuisance. But all right. So you took 5 damage, Quinn, and you will continue to take 3 damage every 10 seconds. Bubba, what'd you roll?
15.
Awesome. Remind me of what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to sneak up behind him and
Oh,
kick
right,
him.
yeah, and he's at disadvantage. Yep. All right, so he is distracted and focused on Quinn or Clive at this point, and so you're able to get until you're behind Quinn,
Mm-hmm.
and then he notices you, and he goes, "Hey, what do you think you're doing back there? You disrupted my fight just as much as this little buffoon.
I didn't do anything.
You did everything."
I literally helped it.
I go to kick him.
Wait, if you're behind me, do you kick me?
Roll to attack.
I was trying to get behind the dude.
You didn't make it.
That's fine. Clive,
Roll
die!
to attack.
I'm going to be. Wait.
By the way, you've taken another 3 damage.
Clive, I yell duck as I do this. With a 19 plus 8. 27.
All right. So yeah, you connect. Roll your damage die.
Does Clive duck?
No.
Well, it goes through Clive. 12.
I'm sorry. What?
I got 12.
It goes through Clive.
Well, if Clive doesn't duck and Clive's in my way, apparently it hits Clive. That's what I'm saying.
Clive, maybe you wanted that knife to be a little bit longer. This is about to hurt.
I'm getting
No.
bullied.
I was trying to get behind the dude. You said I'm behind Quinn. So I said duck to Clive.
Right.
I have a knife in my throat. I can't duck without going and stabbing myself even more.
If he was to move now, it would take the knife with it.
All right.
And
It was a
go
total
down
of 11
skull.
damage.
If I do that, I'm gonna have a literal thing above me, white letters, RKO.
All right. As he goes to kick you, we're gonna slide over to the other group
Swear to God.
to hang in suspense to find out whether or not Quinn dies or not. I just enjoy the fact that Evan's sitting on a chandelier eating popcorn watching all of this.
Do I potentially die? Will I die in a fatal death? Will he kick me? Let's find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Tune in 15 minutes.
15 minutes after the short.
Psych, he actually gets
All right,
teleported
sliding
out
back
by
over
Evan.
to Ashton and Toby. You all have both made it down into the boat. I'm gonna ask this to both of you. Do either of you make an attempt to save your other comrade?
No.
Ashton, you're muted, but I think the answer's the same.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention like at all.
That's okay. All right. Do you make an attempt to save your third comrade, Varen?
No.
All right. I just wanted to confirm that.
Nah,
So you both get down into the life.
I'm actually gonna try and save him.
Oh, okay. All right.
Good
Gotcha.
man.
So how do you want to do this? Toby's down in the lifeboat. It's still right now tethered to the ship.
Drag him by his foot. Drag him by his foot up the stairs and into the boat.
Tag is by his foot.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Okay. That is a 19.
Well done. So you are able to get climb back up onto the ship and grab Varen by his ankle, not both ankles, just one. Pull him out of his hammock. He somehow is the soundest and strongest sleeper known to mankind. And you're able to drag him all the way to the lifeboat. How exactly do you get him from up on the ship down to the lifeboat?
Drop him.
Bye-bye.
Roll a flat d20 for me for accuracy. He drops him into the ocean.
13.
All right, that's enough. So you're able to drop him down, and he thunk straight into the lifeboat, just in front of you, Toby. Do you have any reaction to that?
Just like screaming. Horrible, gurgling, screaming, horrifying.
There's a dead body at our house.
He is so sound asleep, it does appear that he is dead.
He's fine. Don't worry about it.
That's that corpse.
I've landed on him before. He's been through.
We're not lucky enough for it to be a corpse. It's just Varen.
You guys-
he's gonna have your neck.
You guys untether and begin to push away from the ship. Both of you, please make a perception check.
Are we just in the middle of the ocean?
Yeah.
So you in particular, you did see, and you are able to see land off in the distance in the direction that you are currently facing, since you're on the back of the boat and Jorman is on the front of the boat. So
I
he
got
is-
a 6.
I got an 11.
Okay,
Wouldn't I already know that there is one paddle?
you do. So Ashton, you do remember that there is only one paddle. Toby, you look down and you happen to not see any paddles, and you very confusedly look up to your partner and make this observation known.
What?
I grabbed the paddle out of quote unquote thin air. Sorry, what? Oh, calm down. It's not the end of the world. Not yet, at least.
All right. So what would you both like to do?
Well,
I want to say we should go over there and just point to like faraway land, aka
Good
the
i-
island.
Good idea, and then I start paddling.
What'd you say, Ashton?
I'm paddling as fast as my arms can go.
with your one paddle?
Yeah, with my one paddle.
Okay. All right. So Ashton grabs that paddle, and Toby gives very, very proper direction with the point directly behind Jorman's head, and tells him to go that way. You believe him because you remember where land is, and you both begin paddling. Now,
One oar.
Stroke.
with one
Stroke.
oar, he's stroking one side and then the other, and then one side and then the other, and he's continuing to go back and forth. Your progress is not as great as it could be, but
I am not getting slapped in the face by another fish.
you're making progress.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Should I add that temporary HP that Jeff gave me back?
Yeah, well, you have so you've gained all of it back to where you were at the beginning.
Alright, sweet. Anyway,
Yeah, so you still have all that temp HP.
I'm going as fast as my hands can go. I'm asking Curtis to paddle on the other side with their hands.
Which,
Hand paddle.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically, if you're only like using the ore on one side, you're just gonna go in circles.
Well, so he's doing one side and then switching to the other.
Oh.
That's basically
Yeah,
what I'm
like
doing.
he's it's one of those where he's sitting far enough up on the bow that he can actually kind of just whip it around both sides.
Congratulations, you have a brain.
Yeah.
Nice one.
I will while you all are on your,
yeah.
your paddling journey towards the land. I will ask that you both make
I duck and cover.
strength saving throws.
I got a 5.
I got 15.
Perfect. All right, so you understand what's coming, Ashton, and you duck. Toby,
I try
I
and
need
drag.
you to
I
go
try
ahead
and drag
and
her.
roll
I
a
try and,
d4.
I was gonna say I'm gonna try and drag them down too.
Fuck 'em.
I got a 3.
Ghost.
Okay. But you said you're trying to quickly drag Curtis down as well.
Yep.
Okay. So in your dodge attempt, you grab Curtis and almost save Curtis from the pain of getting slapped in the face by a flying fish. Curtis still gets slapped, but only takes 1 damage.
Ow.
Womp womp moment.
You know, just stay on the floor. I'll. Actually, you know what? Use Varn as a human shield.
Ow. Ow.
Oh, that's a human shield. Just hold him on your shoulder.
Ow.
So you both continue to paddle, and you have to both make strength saving throws again.
Oh no.
Another school of flying fish come through.
4. I'll roll the
Oh,
damage.
Tweet, they say.
crap, wrong thing.
Oh wait, I rolled a check. My bad.
Yeah,
There you go.
I got a 16.
Oh well. I got a 9.
Okay. Ashton, you're able to go ahead and roll again because you remember.
Oh, I am
Curtis, you're able to dodge out of this.
13.
No problem. Yep, and you're able to as well, Ashton. You guys are actually continuing to make good speed and good time,
You
considering.
know what? After to see, make sure that that Varn is sitting right in front of the fish.
It's a great idea.
Go ahead and make an investigation roll.
He's gonna come back to his character. He's at 1 health.
Yeah. Investigation 4.
You're too worried, Ashton, about getting to land that all you do is a quick glance at him, and he appears to be fine to you. So you just keep paddling.
Oh, I hit him over the head with the paddle.
He's unconscious. He's not even sitting up. You can't hit him over the head.
I mean, you can. It's just not going to be very easy.
Nah, I'm
Toby,
kidding.
go ahead and roll for the investigation as well.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm just gonna keep paddling.
I got an 8.
All right. So you take a slightly closer look at him. Unfortunately, though, you're not great at determining yet what healthy looks like. So his demeanor and how he sleeps is odd, but you don't see anything adversely wrong. And then you do witness Ashton smack him upside the head with the paddle.
I was joking. I was actually gonna hit him. Hey, if it works, it works.
You accidentally hit yourself
Swings around.
and you die.
Swings around, hit yourself, and then dies.
You fall off the boat.
Yeah, well, I can swim. I think.
Can the fish? Can you swim faster than them?
Can the fish eat flies?
I don't know.
But can a butterflies?
I don't know.
Does butterfly?
Can a matchbox?
So,
I'll
all right.
come out of my fridge and just fly away.
Yeah,
Ashton.
I'm gonna continue paddling.
Okay, you continue to paddle, but go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Nicholas no hat is back. Never mind. 23.
Yeah, and that's the entire reason why you slap Varin with the paddle. Is you mistaken him for Nicholas No Hat.
To be honest, I was just gonna slap him because I'm still mad at him from last time.
Yeah, that too. But you recognized him as Nicholas No Hat, and your eyes are beginning to deceive you for sorts, and your curiosity begins to pique as to why you've saved Nicholas No Hat and not Varen, and you feel and you believe that you actually have potentially grabbed the wrong body.
That's weird because I could have sworn I saw his severed head be carried by Jeff to the bar.
What?
Maybe it came back on. Magic.
That's not how that works.
Yeah,
Magic. Anything
fish magic.
Fish magic.
Roll for persuasion, Toby. Roll for persuasion.
Okay.
Fish magic.
I got a 3.
Nope, that hasn't even worked.
Not
Turn the 3 around and it's a 20.
I could beat
What?
that even if I
I like
wasn't
the
that one.
optimism in that.
Dude, I could beat that even
So,
if I wasn't
yeah,
that one.
you try to convince Ashton that it is fish magic, and it doesn't work very
Oh.
well.
That-
So
I've heard some dumb
Ashton-
things, but I gotta say, that is by far the stupidest thing I've heard.
Well, I hear your voice like every time you speak. That's kind of dumb.
Can I kill him?
Ooh, burn.
I'm kidding.
Ooh, burn.
What would you
Yeah,
both like to do? Do you want to keep paddling?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep paddling. I'm reaching shore today.
All right,
Okay.
you both continue to paddle, and you are able to make it to shore. And as you both come ashore, go ahead and make strength checks as you land your boat.
That is a 19.
17.
Wonderful. So you both are able to actually land the boat far enough up on land to where it will not be a problem, and you actually save it to where if you do need it for a different time, you remember where you put it. Both roll perception, please.
3.
12. Yep. I think 12.
Yes.
I
So-
can't read.
After landing the boat, you both take a glance down the beach. Ashton, you glance down the right side of the beach and you see nothing but shells and all of that. But your memory does serve you correct. And you do remember that there was a man, a hooded figure that you met last time.
Oh
And
yeah, the
Toby,
hood.
you look down the left side of the beach and you see a hooded figure. And he seems to be walking towards you all. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna. Um. Hmm. Do I think this man is responsible for what just happened? Yes or no?
So you remember everything from last time. So you do remember that this man does something and you get teleported to a different location that seems to be safer. But outside of that, you don't know if he's good or bad.
Yeah, I'm going to actually wait and see what happens.
Okay.
Let's see if Curtis does anything stupid. Take your bets. I bet
can I
$10
use
on yes.
Oh, can I use the unconscious person as a meat shield?
Sure.
Yay!
Make a strength check
Okay.
because you got to hold that body up.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I got a 7.
So you're able to, but you're struggling. He's a little bit more of a limp noodle than you'd expect.
Eh, Limp Biscuit.
There you go.
Nice.
So the hooded figure continues to walk towards both of you. How exactly are you using your meat shield, and what kind of how is it benefiting you right now?
It's just hiding me. I'm hiding behind it. Just.
You hear the hooded figure exclaim, "I see you behind the body."
You don't. No, you don't.
The hooded figure gets real close, and he pulls his hood back, and it reveals a rather uh not whimsical, but jolly fellow. And he goes, "Oh, I'm just kidding. I was trying to see if I could scare you. My name's Tom. I was sent here to welcome all of you. I had sent some people on a mission, and I'm hoping y'all were the right ones. Did y'all come from Jaspero?
Yes.
Awesome. Did you take care of the pirates?
Let me.
Did you take care of the pirates?
His
Yes.
name was Nicholas No Head, right?
Yeah, that. That nasty SOB.
Yeah, I sunk his ship and we decapitated him. He's dead.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I saw the ship coming. It didn't look. Y'all know how to sail?
Termites.
No.
Ashton, can you roll a perception check real quick? I mean, a history check.
Okay then. 16.
So you remember you didn't actually sink the ship because the ship was on shallow waters.
We kind of sunk the ship.
But you took care of Nicholas, right?
Yes.
All right. As long as he's taking care
You
of
also
it.
remember
the
you
ship-
didn't actually take care of Nicholas.
I said we.
Wee wee.
I have to pee.
I didn't.
What time you going to bed?
And at that point, Jorman's mom walked in.
At that moment, he knew he messed up.
He forgot to do the dishes.
Just start screaming.
So Tom begins to
Okay,
thank
first.
you both. Well, thank y'all so much for doing that. It's a huge thing. It really helps us here in Relolia, and I wasn't able to properly bring what I needed to keep you on your journey. So if you don't mind, I'd like to teleport you both to my tavern called the Salty Spittoon. I got some other adventurers that I've been housing. I think y'all make a rather good fit, and I think I'm gonna need y'all for a couple things coming up here that are rather big. So
Yeah.
what do you say?
You got termites?
Yeah, sadly, I got termites by
Then yes, we will help you with your termite problem and everything else too.
Alright, I'm back.
Don't
You-
listen to him. Just me. Yes, we say yes.
No. We say no.
We say yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The unconscious man mutters,
Maybe.
"Yeah."
Yes. 2 against 1.
No.
In his sleep, he's thinking about.
Quinn, roll persuasion.
I don't even know what's going on, and I'm just going to say no.
Me neither.
Yeah, persuasion. Don't worry, you'll find out. Actually,
I got a 14.
you got a 14. All right, so surprisingly, the unconscious man is able to mutter a very low and disgruntled "yeah" as talking to someone in a dream.
Remind him he's unconscious, he's fine.
No, it's a sign from above.
That makes no
Yeah,
sense
I
whatsoever.
was wondering about him, but I've seen people in deeper sleep, so I figured he might just be sleeping. He seemed like he had a pulse of some sort, but obviously he's talking, so he's alive. I'm
He's
fine.
kind of.
Unfortunately,
You're
Brock,
not friends.
he's alive.
hardly.
Where'd the parrot come from?
Tom, I'm Piney Tom. Tiny Tom. At my fly wire.
I need to take my pills again.
You have schizophrenia.
No,
We're talking again.
You sure?
I got something worse than schizo. You end up learning about some things here. The magical world.
Syphilis?
Watch out for the chromatic
How did you
hands.
know?
They can cure that.
How did you know? Not here.
Oh, dang.
All right. So you guys are good. You guys are good going heading on in, right?
Yeah.
All right.
What's
cool.
this sickness you're talking about?
Well, hold on to your hats.
Or not sickness.
But you're not
I'm
wearing
not-
hats. So
I
Hold on to your heads.
I hold on to my
matter.
balls.
Make sure sleepy boy there. Make sure he holds on to someone holds on to him because he can get lost.
I want to grab him by the legs.
I actually
Alright.
let go of him.
What do you want to do, Ashton?
I actively let go of him.
You were actively holding him?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make another strength check for me, Toby.
Okay. I got a 4.
So unfortunately, it seems like you've grabbed the wrong ends, and instead of his ankles, you actually just grabbed his wrists, and then Tom raises his hands, and 2 holes appear underneath both of you, and you both very quickly drop down in and are in a suspended suspense as
Ow.
if you are falling, feeling like you're falling until another hole opens up beneath you, and you both find yourselves sitting in chairs with Varen on the table.
Face down on the table.
Sir Roderick and Clive, please both roll perception. TJ, Evan, please roll perception as well.
Would they not hear Varn just going thud against the table?
We're about to find out.
I got a
28.
Dirty 20. You catch that?
Okay,
I
so
did,
Clive
yeah.
got a
Waiting for TJ.
that got
I think
20.
she ran to the restroom.
I got a
Oh.
12.
12. Okay. You all hear a rather loud thud. And as you glance over in that direction, you notice that there are 2 adventurers, 3 realistically, but 2 adventurers that are sitting in chairs. You do not recognize them outside of Clive. You do remember running into 2 of them at the end of the day that they showed up. And this is the one that is to be laying on the table, asleep or dead. You're unsure. And the dragon that is sitting in a chair.
Clive remembers.
Curtis was with Clive.
Clive
more than
remembers
me.
all 3 of them because they were in the maze together.
Yeah.
All 3 of them remember Clive, but they've seen my character.
Curtis?
But my character doesn't remember them because my character wasn't actually there.
Okay, got you.
And I don't know anyone who's not Clive or Sir Roderick or Nova.
Right.
Curtis.
You,
Hey,
TJ, you do hear the loud thud.
Whoa.
You notice the 3 adventurers magically appear in the chair.
So it was real.
No, it wasn't.
Curtis, you can't look at me with a straight face and tell me I was not there with you.
You were not there with me. You were in your bed and I was in mine.
Listen here, little.
That's not very nice,
You go through
Mrs.
the same course of action that you did. in
Sure,
your
it's
fall.
not.
I just wanted to make sure.
You're my friend now.
You're a woman now.
You're a. I don't know. You're a dog now.
Meow.
Feline.
I'm solid now.
You're
Colonel.
not intangible anymore.
I'm
Oh wait,
sorry.
am I intangible? Stop.
Oh my goodness, I have posable thumbs.
Toby, please make an investigation check for that.
Okay.
She can't open doors, right? Oh yeah, she can. Oh no.
I got a 9.
So you discover one opposable. Unfortunately,
I
the
can
other
open
one
doors with the
hasn't
same.
seemed to develop.
What?
It's a nub.
What?
You only notice one opposable thumb.
No.
On your
Where's the
non-dominant
other one?
hand.
What is the other one just not there? Or like, where's my other thumb?
roll
It hasn't fully developed.
Oh,
My thumb. How am I supposed to drink tea?
Without a
With
You
the
know,
hand
that's
that
it.
has the opposable thumb.
How am I supposed to eat my termites without my thumbs?
my
You're eating them with your tongue. I don't think you need thumbs.
How am I supposed to win in thumb wars?
The thumb is on your non-dominant hand, by the way.
Ashton, what do you have to say to that? She's now I'm sorry, Curtis is now having a mental breakdown about the fact that he only has one thumb. Do you offer any advice?
Calm down.
You're gay.
That's all I can.
Can I spit on you?
Okay.
Please understand that spitting on him is considered an attack of aggression and will put you both into combat.
I never mind.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Make the noises of.
Make the noise.
Spit to the side. Spit to the side.
Huck a hairball.
Can I just cough up a hairball? Can I? Can I cough up a hairball?
Wait, Craig, can I ask something? And I'm gonna ask on behalf of Curtis. When Curtis breathes every once in a while, can you ask her to do a check or a saving throw to see if she coughs up a hairball?
Kind of funny though.
I'm just asking.
No, yeah, you're good. Roll a flat d20, Toby. Just
Okay.
Just click on the d20.
Roll one.
Technically, it wouldn't be flat as it has sides. 15.
It's a good point. It's a very good point. And you do hawk up a hairball.
What does it feel like?
Uh,
Hairy or like?
you tell me. You're the one that hawked it up.
It's really goopy. It's horribly goopy.
Maybe this was a bad idea.
This
It
is a
was.
horrible
Am I
idea.
driving inside of it?
I mean,
Can there be termites in the hairball?
There are,
Right.
yeah, you ate
Wait, can I
termites.
roll
Yeah, there are
perception? Can I
termites
roll
that are in the
investigation?
hairball.
Can I
What do I roll?
investigation on the hairball?
You would roll investigation for the hairball, like because you're looking at it.
I got a 24.
Good gosh, are you? Wait, you're looking at the hairball?
You can't.
You're not even near it.
Oh, wait, I'm not.
yeah.
No,
I'm still a knife in my jug. Oh,
yeah, you're dying right now. By the way, you've probably taken some damage.
He's taking easily 40 damage from standing there during these
He's
conversations.
been bleeding out for what, an hour?
No, not relax. My goodness.
Probably like a couple of
Just
minutes.
because we were in two different areas doesn't mean that time progresses.
No, it's
in the
3
same-
damage every 10 seconds. We've been
Can I
on
roll
this
a sleight of hand?
conversation for a good
I
50 seconds.
I understand that, but time-wise, that much time hasn't. There's only been 20 seconds that has commenced.
Hey,
Can I roll a
right.
sleight of hand now? Because it's been in there for a while.
Yeah, I mean,
You're getting
but
kicked.
You lost another 6 health.
I'm dying. I got an 18.
Yeah,
I pull out my knife. I'd like to shank the man. In
Okay.
the same way he has shanked me.
Okay.
I know my daggers are long enough.
Okay.
I'm not
Uh,
complicated, I swear.
Sure.
so interestingly enough, your dagger does penetrate, and you do hear a little snap, little crack as you hit the back of the spine, and
You can't feel his leg.
the whole hooded figure collapses right in front of you onto the floor.
Is he dead?
Okay, can I
Oof.
quickly pull out a health potion? I know I have some. I crafted
I'd just like to point out Clive's still getting kicked.
them.
This is a very strong. I said no. That's a very strong point. That's a very strong point. So
Before they even
Bubba,
teleported, I was already kicking.
you're right. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. So all right, what's the damage dice?
It was 11.
It was 11. So you took the brunt of 11 damage, Quinn.
I need to heal.
You took the brunt of 11 damage plus the 6 damage after bleeding. You then stabbed him in the neck and collapsed into a heap, right?
Like, I'm at like 30 something or like 20. Oh no.
You might be lower than that.
Quick, Curtis!
Bubba has
What?
healing ability.
Help me, please.
Oh wait.
Yeah, no, but he's done. All right. All right. So Quinn, so roll for history, and then also roll for investigation to see whether or not you can find your health potions, since you are kind of panicked as things are starting to hurt.
I would like to run over to Clive and use Lay of Hands,
I got a
apologizing that I
22.
kicked him that hard.
My history's a-
Justin,
History's a 22. My investigation's an 18.
ramen that he had left on.
Okay.
TJ,
So
you're not muted.
Ramen, food.
Ramen.
Yeah. So I gave him the option: either dessert tonight.
Okay.
I'll server mute him.
Yeah, did you get that?
Yeah, ramen.
No, my rolls.
Yeah, I got your rolls. All right, so you're able to remember and find your health potions. As you find them and pull them out, though, Sir Roderick comes over and he offers to cast Lay of Hands on you.
Lay on hand.
Cure wounds. I'd like to lay hands on you and cast cure wounds.
What do you think, damn it?
I don't think you can exactly speak correctly, so I'm gonna assume that was a yes, and I do it anyways.
He was speaking as if he was stabbed in the neck.
In my throat.
I'm gonna assume that's a yes, and I put my hands on him and cast cure wounds as a 3rd level spell.
Stitch, is that you?
Well, Quinn, do you
Can I-
accept it or no?
I do, but can I yell something after he does this?
Sure, fine. All
I
right,
want
so
to yell. I
Bubba,
want to yell something and just like
um,
quickly do a skit of like running out of the room, running out of the
How much-
tavern, and then I'll run back in.
okay, Bubba, what is the healing die for that?
3d8 plus 6, which I'm gonna just do on here.
Okay. While this is going on, Nova, you are outside and you've had a very long and strong conversation with the breakfast baddies that are outside. You did have to pistol whip the one that you held at gunpoint to prove your point and to prove your dominance over them.
Okay, good.
And they are now submissive to you.
Perfect.
So you now have gained the breakfast baddies in the same amounts that you had in the previous session. What would you like to do?
Let's go back inside and get breakfast.
All right, so you bring your new group inside, and go ahead and roll for perception.
Fucking God, if I roll one more fucking one, I swear, a dirty 3. That's the 3rd one I've rolled tonight.
That is it. You're popping off with the ones. I don't like you.
There should be 11.
Hold on. Can I not? Wait, what?
You gotta take one
Oh,
away.
there we go. All right, so you're so distracted on making sure that your baddies act properly now within, and you understand that the breakfast fights have to happen at breakfast, and they are now.
I told them that we have to ask Tom's permission first.
They understand that the permission must be asked. They following your rules now. But now you have 11 people that are very hungry, waiting for breakfast, and you need to seat them. So your mind is very distracted. So you do not notice the 3 new adventurers that have popped up. You do not notice Evan, who's on the chandelier.
Okay.
And you do not notice Clive bleeding out in the corner with Sir Roderick laying hands on him.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Do I notice a gremlin that could help with breakfast?
Interestingly enough, roll for perception again.
11 plus
2.
Is it perception?
Yeah.
Plus 5. Wait. I'm looking at my initiative.
She's been applying initiative to all of her
My perception is a plus 5. Fucking hell, man. 11 plus 5 is a 16. So dirty 16.
Dirty 16. So there is a gremlin that comes walking by and is picking up pieces of broken mugs here and there, and you are able to catch his attention.
Okay, I would like to catch his attention and say, "Excuse me, could you please send out a server while my breakfast baddies and I take seats?" And then I would like to turn to the group and say, "All right, we're gonna sit calmly at these tables until the barkeep gets back and tavern keeper Tom, and then we're gonna ask him politely if we can do a breakfast brawl."
She's teaching them like kindergartners.
They are kidders.
The gremlin does he does nod, and he continues to clean up, but makes his way into the back and begins to make it the food. And he does let you know that he's the only one currently, due to the fight that broke out.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he was the only one that showed up late and did not get to participate. So he's in the best of conditions.
And then I turn back to the breakfast baddies one more time, and I tell them we are going to wait patiently because there is only one server available at the moment, and unfortunately, he has to clean up the brawl from earlier. So we're all going to sit calmly and nicely at these tables and wait for our breakfast. Okay?
Why am I unable to move these things?
I do not know. You're moving it?
No. But I can't move the commoners.
And I want to take.
You
a
should be
seat
able
right
to.
here.
Oh, I know why. I know why.
I can't move the
If
commoners.
nobody else touches them, I can add it to where people can interact with it. They're considered monster tokens.
Oh.
Oh, that makes sense.
Can you put them in their seats, please?
Yeah, just put them in seats that are decently close.
Yep.
TJ, I need you to roll for acrobatics.
Okay, sorry, I was dealing with something.
You're good.
Well, I was gonna be sad,
I feel like these guys would have
'Cause I
gone
got
back to their
10,
corner booth.
but I remember after looking at my sheet, I have a plus 10 for acrobatics, so I'm not sad anymore.
I went to join them in their corner booth.
Wow. All right, awesome.
Everything I own goes into acrobatics and performance. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Sounds good. So as you finish your last cinnamon roll, you're wondering what to do with the plate, and as you wonder what to do with the plate, everything is conspiring. The breakfast baddies underneath you, led now by Nova, are coming back in. They're being seated, and your chandelier has reached its limit.
Oh no.
It begins.
I forgot about
It
that.
begins to separate from the ceiling. It then falls
Hunter, do you want it to be longer?
with an extremely loud crash.
If you guys do not go to bed and stop talking, it's gonna be worse. Go to bed. Can anyone hear me?
You weren't
Yes,
muted.
no,
Sorry, my stinking siblings are supposed to be going to bed and they're talking.
it
It's
happens.
okay.
It's sibling life right there for you. Anyways, so the chandelier that you are currently on, it disconnects and breaks from the ceiling. It then falls. You are able to whoop yourself over onto the table, out of harm's way. Put down the plate that had the cinnamon rolls on it back in its place, and there's a very loud crash that is heard, and the chandelier lands at the table and on the table that Nova is getting ready to sit down at. What is your reaction?
Oh. Ta-da!
Well, hello to you, Mr. Mayor.
I just stand with my arms up like I just landed from gymnastics. Ta-da!
Chandelier falls in front of her face, and Nova goes, "Oh, hi, Mayor."
She
That's it.
knows.
Nothing else. Just
Hi,
no
man.
panic, no nothing. Just hey, what's up?
She's used to the stuff like that happening with Evan.
Right?
Evidently so.
Basically.
All right, Ashton,
Oh, sorry, what?
you're fine. You and Toby have just been teleported, and as you're sitting and observing your surroundings, you do notice that Clive is in some type of a disarray, and there's a very decent sized pool of blood that has congregated at his feet and is now also a small trail after he's gotten absolutely massacred and kicked back into the bar. You also notice that there's a ton of adventurer, uh, peasant dressed baddies that are now being led by a small firebender.
Well, today has been just great.
And if you guys would like to know what that firebender looks like, it is right here.
Oh no.
A chandelier comes crashing down onto a nearby table. The one that this firebender is walking up to sit at, and you both actually also notice that out of nowhere, a strange individual appears standing on the corner of the bar itself, holding a plate. What would either of you like to do? Gasp.
What should I do? What should I do? Let's... First off, I'm gonna make sure that Varn is not dead. Check both. I'm checking Varn's pulse, make sure he is not dead.
He is
All right.
dead.
If he is dead, oh well, that's just one less thing I have to worry about.
You just don't know where the pulse is, so you just like jab him in the chest really
Really,
hard.
Trey? Why'd you add
Roll
that?
for investigation.
Who's messing with monsters?
Okay, so what does the 12 get me?
Investigation was a 12. Um, so you have you have a decent idea that it's probably somewhere on the arm. So go ahead and roll a flat d20 to check the pulse.
That's so many beats per minute.
8.
You feel something, but you can't really tell if it's your pulse that you're feeling because you're pressing so hard, or if it's their pulse.
I'm
So
gonna try and let up the pressure just a tiny bit.
you need a second
Should
opinion.
I be rolling medicine for this?
Medicine is if you're actually like applying medicine,
Uh,
to my understanding at least.
Oh well.
Can I just touch him in the throat and see if he has a pulse?
What are you gonna do? Choke him out?
So go
Yeah.
ahead and roll investigation with advantage as
Oh crap.
as you do know where to look.
Okay. Yeah, I got an 11.
All right, roll again just to make sure.
She got.
no,
I
yeah,
mean, they got 12 and 11.
You got a 12.
Oh,
12,
oh,
12 was higher.
okay.
So you're able to confirm that Varen is indeed still alive, pulse is still beating, and he is still breathing.
Oh man.
You're unsure as to whether or not he suffered any injuries due to the landing
Or the fact that I hit
on
him
the
over the head with a
table,
paddle.
or being hit over the head with a paddle, or being dropped into the lifeboat, or being dragged across the main floor of the boat. You're unable to determine if there's any internal injuries, but he's breathing and he is currently alive.
He's fine.
He's breathing. He's alive.
He's-
It's fine.
Just
If
fine.
he
He's
was
breathing.
dead,
He's
oh,
fine.
well,
He's
that would've
on
been
1
a-
HP though, but he's fine.
He's fine for now.
He is indeed. He is indeed. What would
Whoa.
Should we just leave him on the table?
Yes.
You know what?
Alright, fair.
Can I cook them into a nice meat stew?
Tomorrow.
That'll be 200 gold pieces.
That'll be you dead in an alleyway.
Yippee!
Wait, wait a damn.
yes,
What kind of
please.
psychopath are you?
Yippee!
I'm not even talking to these guys. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
All right, so you guys, where you guys are getting up? Where are you guys headed?
Should we order some food?
Yes. Starving. They said they had termites. I'm hoping for some.
They did not say that.
Yeah, the guy, he said that. He said that they had termites.
He probably might be.
He told me. He told me directly that they had termites. I asked him.
He probably lied to you.
Oh, why would he lie to me?
Why would he lie?
Give more
Somebody,
business.
a random stranger I just met who told me I need to go on an exotic quest with a bunch of random people that he met in some dimensional world lie to me.
Yeah, but he said he had termite problems. And
You've been lied to by a crack addict. I'm sorry. You're a dick.
It seems like there is no termites in here.
can I start
place seems-
searching for termites?
The place looks pretty sound.
Roll for investigation.
Yay! I got a 16.
So through your conversation, you begin to find you begin to look around for proof of what he was telling you. You are able to notice that some of the chairs, their legs are not as structurally sound as you would like, and you do notice that there are some trails of termites that are running to and from certain chairs, certain tables that have food scrap on them, and currently also some smashed mugs, some furniture as well. Yes,
Nice.
but the chairs themselves, yes. So there's some termites definitely for sure.
Is there like a? Do I see a like nest of them anywhere? Or no.
Not entirely. There's kind of too many lines and too many trails currently to decipher where it's all coming from. Plus, with the amount of people that are currently around, I it's kind of difficult to track as it goes over and under some tables that have a bunch of people underneath or on top of it or sitting at. That's the best way to say it.
It could just be very
Aw.
fat people.
Oh man. And termites. Can I start licking the termites off the floor?
You're a psychopath.
I am.
You're
Thank you.
more than welcome to. Yes, more than
Okay.
welcome to. Can I have everybody else though roll perception?
I'm just watching this happen.
Oh hell yeah. Can I do my skit thing real quick?
That is a
Sure.
17.
So, Bubba is touching me to do this lay on hands thing, this little heal thing, right?
Yep.
I would like to stand up in a presumed panic and quickly run out of the saloon. And as I make my way to as I'm at the doorway section, I like to say, "Sir Roderick, I don't like you like that. Get your hands off me!" And just ran out in the street, screaming. And then I'll like,
Roll
I'll
for,
like double back and head back.
I'm gonna say roll for lightheadedness as you stand up.
Well, so how did all right?
I
So
shouldn't get lightheaded. I got a high constitution.
explain how this cure wounds works. Is it something that's instantaneous?
It's
Is it
instantaneous.
something
I
where-
set my hands on it and cast it.
Okay. So in that case, then we'll have let's have Quinn roll for intelligence to see if he maintains his brain cells as the blood quickly fluctuates through his body
I don't think that
due
happened.
to rapid movement.
Oh no, one of his 2 brain cells died.
Apparently,
Might
I'm not
happen.
intelligent enough because I can't even find my own intelligence. Oh wait, that's at the top. Oh,
I think we have our answer now.
I got a 22. I got a 22.
Jeez. All right. So as you stand up, you're able to remember everything, and you go dashing outside past TJ, past Boss Lady, past Curtis, past Ashton, and make your way outside, screaming and screeching, saying that Sir Roderick can't touch you there.
I didn't say I said, Sir Roderick, I don't like you. It's
Oh.
a difference. It's not saying he's doing something. It's presumed. It's for the mind to think.
I got you. Okay. All right. I apologize.
Quinn, your mind doesn't really think, does it?
No,
I don't
it
know,
doesn't.
Mox. Does yours?
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't think Roderick's being the allegations.
Let's roll for
5 years later, we're in court for this.
it. Right. This will be used at the court of law.
Like, he's going to jail while he touched someone in.
Back on July 13th. All right. So, Sir Roderick, how do you react to this?
Well, if he doesn't like people saving his life, he should just say so. But he walked away from this loot, so I'm gonna sit here and loot at this body.
I ran. I'll double back then.
Oh, that's that. I see.
What are you going for?
Crazy learning things for D&D.
Yeah, apparently so.
So I can do this.
There's an audible brain cell growing thing going on right here.
It is.
Audible Stroke speed of
Alright.
knife.
So what were you doing, Bubba?
I was gonna loot the body.
Okay.
So my character's like, if he doesn't like being healed, he should just say so. But since he didn't loot this, I'm gonna loot it.
Okay. So go ahead and roll for investigation.
Investigation. That is a nat frickin' 20 plus 9, so 29.
Jeez. So as you go and you stoop down and loot the body. Let's see here.
No, wait, don't touch that.
Are you sure about that?
DejaVu. I'm getting PTSD.
DejaVu.
Alright, so as you loot, you're able to find a rather small sack of coins. Interestingly enough, there's only 5 gold coins in there. You're also able to find an amulet, a necklace that seems to have a free spinning part in the middle,
Stab it. Stab it.
and you're able to loot his hood as well.
Right. I'd like to put everything in my bag, not
Alright.
touching anything, because I know I
It's a
want to take
Groundhog
the
Day
amulet to the shite shop and figure out exactly what it is.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll a flat d20 to see how careful
D20?
you were.
Oh no.
That is a
It's a
12.
Groundhog Day amulet. Presumably.
There might be a lich's what's it called? What are the things that liches use to keep them alive? Even if their body gets destroyed.
It's a 12.
You were careful enough to get it and put it
I was
in, and
worried.
you
I was like,
actually,
we're going to start
you
again!
actually, yeah, you actually wrapped it in the hood to help make sure that the inner piece does not spin, as you weren't sure what it was. So you're able to put all of that into your bag for later use. And
Ben,
Boss Lady, what would you like to do at this point?
Is TJ still sitting on the table?
TJ is sitting on the table, but he's let out a very strong and very loud, or visible, not so much audible, visible yawn, and is beginning to step down and kind of make his way back towards his room within the inn.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to see if there's any progress made on the server coming over and getting food. Or if I should get up and go in the back myself.
Okay. So what do you want to do? How are you going to check on that?
Just kind of like look around for the gremlin to see what he's doing.
Okay. So go roll for investigation. And no, you're not applying initiative.
Okay. No, I don't have anything for investigation, so it's just a flat 17.
Flat 17. All right. So you do notice that there are no gremlins running around currently. You saw the one disappear into the back, and you've yet to see him emerge again.
I'm gonna go check on him in the back.
Okay. So you go ahead and check on him, and as you do walk by Sir Roderick, who is standing next to a pile of bones.
Where did those bones come from? Bubba.
Bubba,
Bubba.
Bubba,
Bubba.
Bubba,
Bubba.
Bubba.
Roderick.
Maybe he's helping TJ.
Oh, he might be.
Does anyone witness that, by the way, my little thing?
What?
Yeah, I mean they saw that. There wasn't really a whole lot of a reaction.
They just don't care.
Yeah, apparently that's just a normal day here.
I'll just
That is
walk
fair,
by.
though. It practically is.
I just thought it. I mean, like,
All right, so you go ahead and walk by, and as you check into the back, from the back room begins to emerge. Huh? Oh. But from the back room emerges Tom.
Oh, hey, Tom.
Oh, hey there, Miss Nova. How are you doing, man?
Good. The tavern's a little bit of a mess.
Ah, well, why is that?
Well, you see, while you were out, we woke up and we came down to get some food, and we noticed that there's some commotion going on with these lovely gentlemen, and I point, if I like stick my arm out and point it out to these guys. But yeah, they got into a little bit of a brawl. They're gonna apologize to you later. I've got everything under control. They are all very hungry, and so am I.
I apologize for
Well,
nothing. I was
I seem to only have one of my helpers here. I don't really know what happened to all the rest of them. But is there any? Wow, you weren't kidding when you said they really did some damage.
Yeah.
Well, I ought to be able to fix that. That don't look too terribly bad.
Tom, this dude was the main of it.
The the bag of bones?
Yeah.
You're telling me a bag of bones was the head of that group?
He's a skeleton.
But
He was a
uh-huh.
skeleton.
If that's what a bag of bones typically is when you put it back together.
or whatever falls apart.
Well, so all right. So what's the deal with this group? What? Why are they?
I, I apologize for nothing. I was not here until now.
Y'all did make it. That's good to see that y'all made it. I'm very, and it looks like your friend has already found where my ants are.
Karma. Yeah.
Or yeah,
Termites.
same thing, really.
No. No,
At
they
least,
aren't.
oh,
No, they aren't.
I apologize. You can eat them both if you want to.
Oh,
I
thanks.
can take you to where their like nest is and everything if you want. But
Yes, please.
No
it's good
thanks.
to see y'all made it through. It's good to see he's breathing, right? The guy on the
No.
table.
Unfortunately,
We're breathing.
Sadly.
No.
unfortunately, he is.
Do you want him to stop?
He
Calm but threatening.
he was with y'all. All right. I just was here to welcome all the new people coming in off the boat because that's y'all helped reopen the trade routes so we can actually have resources because we're starting to get kind of low. But I mean, it's I would prefer he breathe and stay alive because the more adventurous, the better.
He's
Out
kind of
here
an
in Rololia.
For
It's
now.
well,
For now.
it's only to be completely honest. He's kind of an asshole.
No.
Yeah. So are you, though.
Am I like with them? I'm still here, right?
You are still outside. I think.
I thought I doubled back.
You're
Okay.
outside claiming sexual assault.
Yeah, yeah, you ran outside claiming sexual assault. Are you turning around? Coming?
I love how I do a skit and you'll just you take it so seriously.
Yeah,
We don't care.
That's
and
the
I don't think
beauty
Mr.
of the
Roderick
skit.
is going to beat the allegations.
Is it not a part
All
of
right,
the
so
bit?
you
I'm always
so
gonna win
you
in
probably
this.
So
make
Roderick's
your way
probably the
back
only one
in.
that can beat the allegations.
You make your way back in, and you actually stop at the table.
We're not even the same
That's
species.
got Curtis is actually probably made the way over here. The ants seem to be working their way that way.
Hey, Curtis.
Ashton moved up one seat. Yeah. Oh, geez. Did you just roll for a hairball?
I was trying to make the noises and I choked.
Is that the
Wow.
point of a hairball?
Your body just naturally knew to roll.
It's a termite ball.
The termite ball time.
Do I have to roll?
No, it'll be okay.
Okay.
You just
Okay, good.
I wish I didn't know
a
this
little
person.
bit of like a mug when you were eating, so it's a little something in your throat. And you just had to hack it
Yeah.
out. Tua. All right, so Clive, you come back in. Tom continues to talk with Nova, and it's like, well, you was talking about you said you had to feed all these people. How are they connected to you now? He's sitting here talking about how that bag of bones, but you're cleaning that up, by the way. Um, is the leader of them Why are you talking like you're the leader of them now?
Because I'm the leader of them now. I saw a great business opportunity, and I snatched it.
Do you know who they are?
They're the breakfast baddies.
They're the breakfast baddies?
Yeah.
I heard about them from one of my fellow tavern owners like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, they like to
I
come
didn't-
in and have breakfast in Brawl.
Yeah. I didn't
They're
realize they
my
were this
breakfast
close to
baddies.
us.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he was the leader as I hold up the skull.
And now I'm the leader, and I don't look like that, thankfully. But anywho,
That's very good. You don't want to look like that.
I'd like
Yeah,
This
to
guy's
get
ugly.
attention to the baddies and say, "Okay, baddies, what do we say to Tom? We're sorry."
We're sorry.
We're
We're
sorry.
sorry. We're sorry.
I
We're
apologize.
sorry.
We
One
want
minute.
breakfast.
One of them just goes. I
Give some
apologize for not-
breakfast.
No, no, say sorry first.
Breakfast
For
fight.
breakfast.
Sorry first. Be a little bit more intimidating. And
Roll
What?
for intimidation.
I gotta, no.
One of the
I
ones.
gotta, like, I gotta, like, lift it up.
One of the ones in the back corner stands up and punches one of the others. It's like breakfast fights.
I love this control technique she's doing. She's literally like showing the holster of her gun at him, like, "Ooh, this is how we do things, right?" She's literally threatening him. All right, roll for intimidation, and you better hope and pray you got a high number. 15. That works. You're very intimidating, and the two that are talking and saying breakfast kind of somber back into their seats and go, "I'm sorry."
I'm
And
sorry.
Tom goes,
We just
"As
want
long as you got her
breakfast.
and your boss using good hands, I guarantee it. I'll take any apologies. I can fix most of it. But why? Why do they brawl?
It's just what they do.
And they just do it anywhere they have breakfast?
Yeah.
Bonzies.
Is it fun?
Yes.
Honestly.
Have you tried to fight somebody?
All of them exclaim, "Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!"
Tom, I think you should ask Clav, because Clav was involved in it this morning.
I did not do nearly as much as. We had Groundhog Day. I did it good last time, so I thought you could fix it this time.
Y'all had Groundhog Day? What's
Yeah,
that?
so
Basically, the day
yeah.
happened again.
Happy birthday.
in the day before I got stabbed in the
When
neck.
do you know?
Happy birthday.
The day before I got
Actually,
stabbed
this
in the
month,
neck,
like-
and then today Clav got stabbed in the neck.
Yeah.
My. Well, he looks fine. His neck looks just fine.
Cause I used a
Yeah,
spell
but
on
I was
him,
all earlier, I
then he
used it
ran
really early,
outside
I was all like,
accusing me of sexual abuse.
you touched me.
You know, those are strong charges. You get put away for a long time. You better hope the mayor ain't here to hear this.
Evan was just here. He
Uh,
was watching
he
the whole
was?
thing unfold. He knows I
I'm
didn't
being
do it.
I sent him the request to send a couple of y'all over down to deal with the situation in Jaspero. But that's why I brought those three back over there.
I didn't
No,
get
I
an
don't
invite.
I don't know what's going on with the third one. He might be
third
digging
one
a
is-
hole. I don't know.
The third one is
Almost been
special.
great.
The third one is how do I say this? Special.
He's
In the-
sleeping.
in the-
Don't make fun of special people while they're sleeping.
Hey, you're special and you're awake.
So, wait, what?
You're special and you're awake.
You're the one who didn't turn myself before. Do you mind if I join you, by the way?
Yeah, take one. No, don't eat too many though.
Okay.
They give you tummy aches.
Ah, I see.
Really bad tummy aches. If you don't digest them properly.
Okay, so what's your name, sir? I'm talking to the barkeep, whatever his name is.
I apologize. I didn't introduce myself to both of you. My name's Tom, and this is the Salty Spittoon. We're a very fine establishment. We find ourselves in many different areas, and currently, right now, we are in the town of Namenkop.
Do you guys sell?
We don't like
You guys,
that.
you sell food here? Other than termites?
Yeah, we can get you some food. We get you some food. Um,
Thanks.
since I brought you here, uh, it's
Yeah, you
only
gotta just.
hospitable. I give you one of these rooms, so feel free to take one of these rooms, both of y'all. Um,
Yay!
yeah, termite liquor.
Tom, can I get a
Yeah.
Harito?
What?
Oh,
Can I get her Harito?
What?
What's a
his
burrito? I've never
Yes,
made a burrito.
his tongue is inflamed from the termites.
Yes, I need a Harito. A soda. Do we have soda?
You want a soda? You want a burrito? What is a burrito? I'm having difficulties. Hey,
I think
can
he's
you?
saying
What do you
Oreo.
want these guys? Had the breakfast baddies eaten?
No, they haven't. They want food.
Oh, what you coming back here then? For?
I was gonna check on your one gremlin to see how he was doing and if he needed any help.
Wow, I only got one gremlin.
I don't know.
Okay.
Those were
Chill.
involved in the breakfast fight.
Hey, if you need
Oh,
an
okay. All right.
if you need a,
Yeah.
if you need
All
a,
right. I'll start pumping some foods out. They want breakfast food, right? They're cool with like pancakes and such.
Any breakfast food.
Any breakfast food.
Waffles!
Glad that you asked them and
Chef's choice.
okay, chef's choice for breakfast food.
I yell
All right,
waffles, and
toast
then
all
all of
around.
them yell waffles.
Fairy toast all around. I've got a lot of that built up, and I ain't seen that fairy in a long time.
Well, let's get
hey
that.
Thomas, if you need an extra pair of pants, I can help.
By all means. By all means. Do you know how to make waffles?
No.
I have no clue what that is.
I can. Oh wait, I can help.
No!
What's a waffle?
No, Clive, no!
I'm gonna get in the kitchen. Can I run to the kitchen? and start helping?
Sure.
I'd like to trip
Time!
Clive as he runs past me.
Everyone has been here gets PTSD.
So Nova gets PTSD. So Roderick gets PTSD, but it chooses to attack Clive instead.
I trip him.
So Clive, please make a acrobatics and an athletics roll at disadvantage. And so Roderick, please make a strength check.
Alright.
What is with like advantage and disadvantage rolls being one number off?
Magic.
Good question.
So a 28, or actually a 27.
You have 9 both.
27 and a 9.
27 and
That is a
9.
19 plus 3, so 22.
22. All right. So Clive, you're very quick in the pace at which you switch from sucking and vacuuming down to getting back into the kitchen with Tom. But unfortunately, as you run past Sir Roderick, he does stick his leg out just enough to grab your foot and your ankle. And you do.
Wait, his leg grabbed my ankle?
Yes.
My legs
His
are.
leg has opposable thumbs?
Yes.
Yep.
No, my leg is a rabbit leg, so it has
That's
that
what Curtis-
weird angle, anyways.
It grabs. What? Okay.
That's where Curtis's
Doesn't
total
grab,
went.
it hooks, right? So it's like your foot hits his foot. That's what I'm referring to as grab. Yeah, I got you. But your foot comes in contact with his. This catches you off guard. It makes you stumble into the door of one of the nearby rooms, and actually breaks the door down.
Oh. Well, now can I like quickly just get up and try again?
I equip a
Undeterred.
waffle.
So Tom does see this, and he goes, "Boys, the hell y'all doing?
He's gonna make waffle frisbees again.
We don't know that. He could be a lot better. He could have been practicing in his room.
What's a waffle?
I never smelled waffle making in his room, to be honest, so it'd probably be bad. But are you gonna fix that door?
What's a waffle?
I mean, I didn't go through it.
Oh, you need to eat this man's waffles. They are deadly.
What's a waffle? My dude's genuine.
While I'm doing this, while this is happening, am I able to make it to the kitchen or no?
You haven't answered my question about whether you're gonna fix that door.
I didn't do anything. I was
You're
trying to do it.
so you the one that broke the door down.
I was brutally assaulted when trying to go make waffles.
I would just
I
like to
mean,
point
Showed
out,
pride is
Tom
everything.
has a no
Instead of
running
ran.
sign right there, and you ran. It's on you.
I'm gonna roll for persuasion.
Honestly, based on everybody,
Whether or not there is a sign.
A 4? No, 6.
There is no sign.
But does
But
Quinn know that because
he
his
is
face
still
is in a
inside of
door?
the room, so therefore he does not see that there is no sign. So until he walks out and notices there is no sign, you are slightly convincing.
Am I able to walk out?
Yes, with the door in your hands.
I'm not strong.
Yeah, you are that strong.
Kind of
And the
plastered
door
to it.
the door is that cheap. You're starting to understand why Tom is able to replace everything so quickly.
I start getting strength. I get it now.
Go ahead and roll for perception.
Okay.
Ashton, is there anything you'd like to do?
my dude was like,
26.
"What's a waffle bean?" My dude was like the entire time, "What's a waffle?"
Well,
Is it a flat
listen,
batter
we'll
with
make you a waffle. You ever ate fluffy bread?
No.
No.
I'm gonna teach you.
Where on earth did y'all grow up? You ain't ate fluffy bread? I mean,
No.
I can kind of see it from the termite sucker, but
I have a name.
I apologize. You never told it to me.
The wood.
It's
Curtis.
it's Curtis.
Curtis,
Curtis.
it's Curtis. You ain't got a southern accent like me now.
You were
I'm
saying?
copying you.
I understand that.
It's
Listen,
fun.
don't
Anyway.
copy me too much. You might take over.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Thomas, you were saying?
Yeah. What?
No, I have not had fluffy bread because I grew up in the woods,
What's a wood?
the forest.
What's a grow up?
What's a 4?
What's
I
a
can
what?
only count to 4.
I can only count to 4.
Tom leans over to Nova and just simply whispers, I don't think I can handle this right now. I might need another vacation.
Go get a beer.
I can grab Tom and tell him.
We don't have beer, we have mead.
That breakfast.
What's a mead?
It's a drink.
So Nova and Tom go back and
It's a
start
food.
on the breakfast.
Can I cast lay on hands on Kurt to see if I could try and fix the brain?
Me?
Yes. you.
You're gonna hit me in the face? Can I just drop to the floor and eat more termite?
Just snort the termite.
Sure. Why not?
Anyway, my dude's still going to be like, "What is a waffle?"
I'm gonna make you one.
the whole fourth quarter of this whole session is just Jordan go, what is a waffle? What is it?
I take it out of my bag and be like, "This is what Clive makes."
What is that?
It was one time.
This is a waffle that's as hard as a rock.
It was one time. I'm making more.
All right.
That looks like
Clive,
a
you go ahead.
crispy.
At this point, Clive, you lean the door up against the wall, hoping and praying that, yeah, it gets dealt with later. And then you do make your way back into the back and begin assisting Tom in the preparation of waffles.
Oh no, he's going into the back. He's going into the back. Based on what y'all say, he's probably a horrible cook. Stop him.
It's somebody's favorite waffles.
Pancakes!
I have brain dance.
Clive, please roll 2d20 with or at disadvantage.
Actually, no, give me that waffle. I'm gonna try and eat it.
He's
15.
Is there a reason why there's an Enderman and an Ender Dragon on this map?
Yeah.
What?
15.
Oh. Holy shit, my cousin.
15 and 28.
Holy shit, my cousin!
15 and 28.
I didn't know you was in town. Shoot.
15 and 28.
Bubba, take this off. Thank you.
Hey, where'd my cousin go?
Your cousin went back on vacation
He said this.
to the Alps.
The Austrian Alps.
Yeah.
I want to know
didn't
that place.
You know that place, man. Y'all.
Yeah, that's where that town fucking
It's
at.
some dark.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
All right, Ashton.
Holy crap, cousin.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry, I can't even think straight right now.
What was? Let's see here. What's
Look,
Clyde's
it's me.
role here?
Oh.
Why are
Oh.
these a +9 and a +17?
Wait, what? You said roll two. You said roll two d20s with disadvantage.
Right.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I got you. But you rolled 4.
Huh? No, you didn't. Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, you
Oh.
did. You rolled 4 times.
I rolled. I thought you meant two d20s, like as in.
No, you did 2d20. Yeah, you rolled 2d20s, but you rolled it 4 times. So we'll
Yeah,
just.
so you got a 15 and 29, so 15.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
he rolled 2 flat d20s.
At the
Yeah.
same time.
At the same time, which was 15.
Yeah.
Which is fine. All right. So your first batch of waffles, because you're making a lot of waffles. You're making waffles for everybody, by the way. Your first batch of waffles, just like anytime you make waffles, doesn't turn out to be the greatest, but you've not burned them. They are edible, and they cannot be used as frisbees.
Yet.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
The
Yet.
next 3 batches that you pump out are actually some of the most perfectly round, perfectly dimpled, most beautifulest waffles that you've ever made.
Holy crap. Clive's an actual good cook for once? Impossible.
I bought a literal pots and pans set.
after
not a
these
cooking
4 batches, you now have enough to feed everybody that is currently in the inn.
Oh no. Clive is back. Oh no.
Oh boy, it's waffle time.
Clive is cooking. The universe is about to collapse.
Tom walks up and goes, "Well, see, this is why you don't judge a book by its cover. The first time you made these, I believe we could have killed somebody with what you made. But this time, these
I
are gonna
have.
be right good to eat.
I've killed
You
somebody
ought
with
to go-
one.
You ought to go get one of these to that rabbit that don't like your other ones.
I will.
Don't do it with that tone though. That is creepy.
You poisoned them.
Then maybe only a bit of put.
No, bro. These will take care of all your breakfast baddies there, and you can take that coffee that you got to your right. That's a never-ending coffee pot. You can take that as long as it's got coffee in it. It ain't ever gonna run out.
Wait,
Don't
if it
ask
never
me how
runs
you-
out, it always has coffee.
Don't ask me how you clean it, cause it's a pain.
Is the Jeff eternally sterile?
Let's go with that. So yeah, if you'll do a deal with that, then
I mean, yeah, if
That
you're,
should feed everybody, and we ought to be good to go.
I mean, if it's
I
always filled with
apologize for
scalding,
that taking this long, but I'm gonna have to spend all day fix this place.
I mean, if the coffee pot had like very hot coffee, and it's always full of coffee, coffee's probably very hot, which means that
I hope coffee's hot.
yeah, there's nothing worse than cold coffee.
Well, it
Unless
depends on what you're
I-
having.
There's a lot of things worse than cold coffee.
Blended
Yeah.
iced coffee.
Termites.
No.
No, those things
Yes.
are delicious. So much
Like
protein.
waffle frisbees.
Roll for
I
persuasion.
will
Quinn.
beat you with one of those. I will grab it out of your
I've
bag.
never,
Wait, what?
I've never actually had a termite. I've had it. I
I
never-
will
I've
beat
never
you
had a
with one of
termite
those
before.
waffles.
I've never had a termite before, but I did have a fried grasshopper that one time. It was actually pretty good.
Yo, can I get another hat?
Lollipop
Yeah,
No,
I will
with
definitely be.
scorpion inside of it.
I've had one too.
Y'all having waffles?
yes.
Hey,
Sounds good.
it's waffle
Even if
time.
it's
We
even
hand
if
them
it's
to
hot
the gremlin, and I hand some to Nova as well. Nova goes and dishes out all of her baddies, waffles and coffee. Ashton, you as well as Curtis take a seat and are served as well. And go ahead and roll. Let's see here.
Luck star.
Let's roll.
Let's see if Clyde put sugar in the waffles.
That's what I'm trying to think.
isn't that
Trying
what
to think.
isn't that what a waffle's supposed to have?
They look the best, but doesn't mean they're made the
I
best.
want to do roll a d12.
D12.
Yeah, everyone that's eating. So Nova,
2.
Ashton, Toby. Oh,
That is a 1.
I got a 5.
Can I reroll?
you're just rolling a flat.
I got a 13.
All right.
No,
I
roll
got
a
a-
d12.
Oh, it's
I got a 2.
Where if y'all have bad taste this time, I'm gonna get mad.
3.
I just watched it. I just watched
The
a
highest-
Disney person-
Are
I got a
eating
1.
One of these, Bubba, or no?
Yes. I got a 1.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
I just
So,
watched-
just so you're aware, Quinn, the numbers that were rolled currently are a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 5
God does not want me to have good waffles.
out of 12.
I was gonna be like,
So,
if I did get a 12, I was gonna be like, it tastes like my parents are still alive.
right? Seriously. That would have been amazing. Anyways, Quinn, you
I'm gonna
know
make it
you've
work.
made some of the best waffles that you've ever made. You can confirm this. Everyone else, though, who has eaten these, thinks they are the blandest and the driest waffles and would almost prefer the frisbee discs instead.
I prefer termites.
Hey,
Tom,
you
can
got
you
any-
try these waffles? We need a second opinion.
You got any syrup?
We ain't got no syrup. That's one of the things I gotta wait for. That's coming on the boat, the trade boat that y'all
Dang
once
it.
you open up the trade route again.
You know what? Forget.
No, I don't want to be here no more.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Tom rolled a 1. I'm not even joking. Tom
Wait,
rolled a 1.
can Quinn roll a d12 to see what he thinks of it?
Yes, Quinn, roll a d12 because Tom goes. What you talking about there, Roderick? You're saying that they don't taste good. They look gorgeous.
I got a 9.
They're not good. The looks are deceiving.
Tom tries and he goes, goodness, this ain't got no flavor, ain't got no nothing on here. Clive, you gotta try one of these. They look great and awesome, but they ain't got no flavor.
You might try. You might try this.
What are you trying?
Cook.
Oh, you're gonna try to cook?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and roll the 2d20s. You making waffles?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and make waffles.
Are you gonna try and
For
make
my
waffles? 2d20 to see how you do, and then Clive, you take a bite of yours.
Oh, I got a 1 and a 4.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Quinn, you actually you like your waffles, but you can understand why everybody feels that they are bland and dry.
Yeah.
You definitely can see that there is room for improvement, and that you probably could add a little extra.
That roll was for
Vanilla.
the unconscious man who somehow
A
ate
lot
him.
extra.
Y'all add vanilla to your waffles?
No.
I don't know how to make waffles.
Yeah.
Norman doesn't know how to make waffles either. That's probably why he rolled a 4 and a 1.
No, like Quinn, IRL, I add vanilla to my waffle mix.
To be honest, I've never had vanilla in waffles.
Noted.
Also, this is Norman's first time actually having a waffle, and he can take it better.
No,
Even
we're
though
playing
he's
Go Frisbees now.
me.
So moving on to that. So you eat yours, you like them, but you can understand why people are saying that they're bland and such. Yarman though decides that he's now going to embark on the waffle making, and
Oh
within about 10 seconds
I catch the kitchen on fire.
of him setting foot back in the kitchen, there is smoke, and he emerges with something that is only reminiscent to charcoal.
Oh no, what have I done?
See?
I think you forgot to add
Who's
the wet ingredients.
Making the Frisbees now.
I want to eat it.
This is my villain origin story, okay?
Can I throw it? Actually, wait.
Toby wants to eat it.
I want to eat it.
You know, yeah, I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna give it to
What do I roll? What do I roll?
a D12 and a D4 of damage.
I'm down for that. Roll a d12, and then we'll
I
see
rolled
what
a 3.
whether or not you gotta roll a
I got
d4.
7.
A 7.
I rolled
You know
a 3
what?
and I
I'll
took-
throw a 7.
I
I'll
took
say
4.
you got a 4. Are you eating it too?
Yeah. I got a 3 and I took 4.
My goodness gracious.
Bro, I made charcoal and it's turning out better.
Goodness gracious. So, all right, so Jorman brings out what he believes to just be a true delicacy.
I mean, it's just a what? I
in-
mean, I
in
know
dragon terms. And so he sets it down, and Curtis comes over very excited, takes a bite, and actually, since Curtis has been eating termites over the past 24 hours, this tastes pretty dang good. You would eat this again, Curtis.
Can I have another?
You can actually make another share.
I want another. Do I have to roll again or no?
Okay.
He's got to make another one again.
I'll try
Clive, you
again.
take a bite as well, and unfortunately, you almost choke on what you can only describe as a lump of coal. And you choke so long and so hard that you actually take 4 damage. And on top of that, you scare Sir Roderick to a point where he almost casts laying on of hands cure wounds again on you.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Those are some great waffles.
You say I make Frisbees, sir. Be glad. I don't make whatever the hell this monstrosity
Tom, can I try making waffles?
At this point, I don't think I'm letting anybody back here again.
Come on.
But I haven't done
Come
anything
on.
wrong.
Fine.
I love
Come
waffles.
on.
Come
Miss
on.
Nova, do you want to try this waffle?
It wasn't that bad. Especially since
Alright.
it's my first
Go
time
ahead
even
and
having a
roll.
waffle
Bad.
and making one.
I thought maybe it was black because it's a delicacy. No, that was pure straight going into a train furnace and burning up.
I don't know what you're talking about. These
I
are
am
really
trying
good.
to power a switch from one of kids and waffle charcoal. with
These are
that.
really good.
Yeah. Then you know charcoal is a
You eat
delicacy.
termites. I mildly enjoy them. You love termites. There's
I-
a problem with
Clive,
you. You should
Clive.
fix it. I'm taking you to mental health care.
Well,
Did-
this
Clive, you didn't know? In dragon culture, charcoal is a delicacy.
I don't care what dragon culture
it's
is.
racist. That
is
means
not.
little
I mean,
Clyde over
no-
here is being a
Tom,
racist.
I made waffles.
They're racist.
He should not be allowed in a kitchen because he made a war crime of food.
Those are good. You need to try another. You haven't even tried one yet. You need to try another.
Nova does walk over and she tries her own bite, and she's in the middle. She definitely understands they're not at all anywhere near good. But interestingly enough, they have their own spice quality that she feels it
For
has
her being a
potential.
finder bender makes sense.
I swear
Hey,
to
you-
God, if she praises
Right.
this, I'm going to bomb a kitchen with a knife-shaped waffle. You know what, Sir Roger? Can I borrow one of your?
Listen.
It's a
No, it's my
Marvel.
frisbee.
That isn't this one.
He said, "Can I borrow one of your frisbees?"
Hey, it's not my fault.
I'm gonna
mean,
commit a hate crime, okay?
it is my fault, but
All right, boss lady, is there anything else that you'd like to do at this point? Now that you've had your bite of the charcoal.
Can I give some of that fairy toast?
to be honest, this isn't bad for my first attempt after hearing about a waffle about 5 minutes
So
ago.
you request some fairy toast from Tom. Tom goes, "You got it right there, lady. Don't you worry. I'll get it all pumped out for you."
Thank you.
And after about 2 or 3 minutes, out pops the toast. And he brings you a nice big old stack, and you're able to, if you want to pass it out to all of your breakfast baddies, or eat it all yourself.
Hey, Curry,
All right.
I
I'm
was
gonna try and make another waffle.
All right. So you go ahead and roll your 2d20.
Okay, I got an 11 and an 18.
All right. So it's a little bit better this time. A little bit better. You bring one out, and this one's actually not burnt. It's not charcoal. It actually looks pretty decent and similar to the one that Clive had made previously.
Impossible.
I mean,
I want to eat
no,
it.
I'm gonna make a. I want to make a like a cinnamon waffle.
Cinnamon roll waffle. Okay,
Yeah.
that's going to take a little bit more technique here.
Okay then.
So
Another 2d20.
we're going to roll 2d20 again, but this one's going to have a DC
It doesn't matter. I
of
failed.
12, where both of them have to be above 12. So this one has been absolutely torch crisped. Is very, very rough, tough, hard as a rock, and you could actually use this as a stepping stone in your garden
On a rainy day.
on a rainy day.
Hey, Curtis.
It would not absorb water.
Listen,
Curtis, order up.
at least my frisbee waffle had the air quality.
Hey, Curtis, order up.
Yeah, give me. Do I have to roll again?
Yep, roll your d12.
Okay.
A D8 is taking the reaction.
I got a 2.
Unfortunately, this one it does not have the flavor that the other one had, and you actually spit it out after like chewing it once or twice.
You can't chew it. It doesn't
and
absorb
your-
anything. It's concrete.
Your
This tastes
faith in
like ass.
Jorman's cooking skills have went down.
This tastes like ass. I would know.
I would know. I eat termites.
Hey, Clive, Hey, Clive, now we're on the same level.
Don't make me even start with.
Tom, can I get carrot juice? I need to wash my mouth down. It's too dry.
Yeah,
Tom brings out a nice glass of carrot juice and actually leaves the pitcher on the table. And goes, something tells me y'all gonna need this a little bit more.
Can I
I
pour
think
termites
so.
in there?
I'm gonna put it.
I want to pour termites in there.
Curtis, if you do that, I'm going.
See if you can collect enough.
Okay, what do I roll?
Just
20.
D20, flat D20.
I'd like to put the
Okay.
pitcher in my bag.
Do sleight of hand, Bubba.
Did I don't. Oh crap!
Sleight
I
of
didn't
hand.
roll it.
Net friggin' 20 plus 8.
I got
Let's
a
go!
7 again. I got another 7.
So you quickly go to round up ants so that you can throw them in this
Termites.
juice. Termites, I apologize.
I apologize too.
But
I'd like to
you
apologize.
go to round up a bunch of termites. You're only able to find 7 of them.
Can I put the
As you
7?
turn around to put the 7 in, the pitcher is actually gone. And you're unable to locate where it went.
Where's that pitcher? I was hoping to put some flavor in there, if you don't mind.
There's a pitcher?
What?
A pitcher? When?
Your mom? 2027? 1845?
What?
Are you gonna eat those, or are you
11?
just gonna hold them in your hand while they eat through your skin?
Can I just
They kind of soak into her hand.
Yeah, I want to eat. Yeah, they just soak in my hand, like they collapse in the goo of my hand.
They become suspended in the goo.
Yeah,
What is Curtis?
goo,
Best description.
goo.
Goo goo gaga.
I'm goo.
Hey, Tom, am I allowed back into the kitchen?
Tom actually gives you a slightly stern stare, and goes,
Alright, fair enough.
actually, I believe the kitchen gonna be closed from now on this evenings and for the rest of today. I gotta figure out my stuff. I gotta fix the bar floor out there. I'm gonna go take myself a midday nap, and I'm gonna get to deal with all that once y'all leave.
Clive,
Okay.
don't forget, you have to go to a cave, you said.
Possibly.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat my waffle. Waffle that I made.
All right, go ahead and roll your d12.
Okay.
But roll with advantage because you're used to eating burnt things.
I got a 1 and a 2.
This tastes bad even for your standards.
Oh well. Mama told me. Mama made me. What's the word I'm learn? Taught me that I shouldn't waste food.
There you go. Well, as you finish up that waffle and the
I feel
plates
sick
in
now.
front of you all are cleaned up by both Curtis as well as German, we are going to fade out of the mist. We will continue